All right. My freaking mic is on, but I do know my music's really loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Let me know if my sound is weird in any way. So, the chiming sound. So funny you should ask, because I don't think most people are familiar. I don't think most people are familiar with my chiming sounds, my dings, as we say. Hello, Dippy Aggie. Let's say hi, everybody. Hello, Kadachi. I'm so excited you're here. Hello, Dippy Aggie. Hello, Kadachi again. Hello, Painting Polish. Hello, Khaleesi. Hello, Phoenix. And yes, I've got everybody. So back in the day, I used to use a different streaming thing that I used Twitch. I used Twitch Studio back when that was a thing that you could use. You can't use it anymore. And I cry every day that I can't use it anymore. Dunes, hello, how are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. I used to use that. And it didn't have a place for you to conveniently view your chat. So I got this this program called Chatty, and it dinged in my ear every time somebody chatted. And it was amazing because I never missed a chat. But then I moved over to OBS, and OBS doesn't let you isolate sounds on your desktop. And I want to tell you, to preempt you, I have been told a number of times I can easily do that. And then I have said, cool, how? And I can't, and no follow-up. That's all lies. You cannot easily do that on OBS. So anyway, the point is, it doesn't matter anymore, because it used to be when you first start streaming, welcome everybody, if you first start streaming, people don't chat very often. And so if you miss a chat, it sucks, because the person walks in and you're just like not paying attention to them, and they're like, well, I guess I'm just gonna leave. So yeah, nowadays, luckily, thanks to all y'all, I don't actually really need the dings, because I know that there's always gonna be like something going on in chat, and even if I do miss it, you'll be like, hey. Why aren't you paying attention to me? So yeah, but like back in the day, it was instrumental, but if I did it through OBS, you could always hear my dings. But I was on Moogle's the Poet. Chatty is so good. Let me do a shout out for Moogle. Shout out Moogle's the Poet. Hi, Luna. Are you coming to the movie night tonight? Or don't sleep through it. This one is so good. All right, yes. So I was on their open mic, and I did a big showcase of nail art, and it was supposed to be 20 minutes, but went way longer because there weren't a lot of people in the open mic. So if you want to go check that out, there should still be a VOD over on Moogle's page. Moogle is Earth Girl's partner. So yeah, very, very cool person. And I had a really good time. Oh my goodness, hello, Moogles, I was just talking about you. I literally was just talking about you. Welcome. I just shouted it out. You can watch the VOD. We had a really good time, and yeah, definitely check out the open mic nights. And if you have something you want to showcase, if you want to showcase your nail art or your other art, or read a poem or perform a song, you can do that over there. It's very, very fun. You were just talking about me. Thank you. We're on the same wavelength. But yeah, people were hearing my dings because I had a special program open last night so that I could view your chat without having the whole stream open. So I was short story longing why people were hearing dings. All creative expression, video game builds, all welcome. I should go on your thing and do a video game build. If I can do it early, because my game doesn't start till 6 my time. So if I can do it, if I can be done by 6, I can do that. MUA looks painting the whole 9 yards, all of the yards, everybody. How has everybody's week been though? I've said hello to everybody, but I have not asked how everybody is. Okay, somebody asked, what was the spooky level of the movie? Okay, the movie I don't think is scary. It does have a fair amount of like gore, but it is a comedy. It is like 99% a comedy. Yeah, 99% a comedy. And I really love it. I think it's really fun. I can tell you beforehand the really gory parts if you want, and I can try to remember it while we're chatting when a gross part's coming up. So let me know if you want any, like, I'm always fine helping people, Sherpaing you through a horror movie. I want you to have a good time. Okay, thank you, Moogle. I will keep that in mind, because like there's so much stuff that it's so fun that you let people share so many different things, because like, yeah, I bring my 100% to all the bullshit I do. So I love showing it off. I love showing off all my bullshit. Hi, Wendy. I am so happy to see you. Hello. Oh, I'm so happy for this beautiful, beautiful day. And yesterday, I was so happy to drop this on the floor several times, open up my door, and see that I got my Orly Colorpass. I'm so excited. I am so excited to open this and swatch this. This is Christmas. It comes 4 times a year. I love Orly Colorpass times. There's a pretty disturbing moment with melting. That's really, yes, Doomed, you're so right. Yeah, it's a murder party. Murder party. Let me grab the DVD. Let me do it in such a way where I don't knock down everything on this shelf. So I gotta we're picking up all of these DVDs. We're picking them all up. Oh my God. Get nice and deep in there. With my DVDs. Let me... Okay. Murder Party. And this is Murder Party, I believe, 2008. I hope you do. Howdy, Linry. I'm so happy you're here. But yeah, that melting scene, absolutely Doomed. It does stick with you. That, in my opinion, there's 2 moments that are the worst part. There's the melting scene and the axe, or the chainsaw to the head scene. Of course. Like, look, like, horror is provocative. This is not a new Murder Party. This is the same one you saw last time, Wendy. I just want to watch it again because I love it. I want everybody to see it because I love it so much. So, like, let me tell you a little bit about Murder Party, because this is an indie movie from 2007. 2007. This is an indie movie. I can put it under the big screen. Anyway, I'm making this costume this year, FYI. Not for me, but for somebody I love very much, and I'm so excited. They're gonna look so cute in it. But anyway, the point is, it is about a man who, like us, he got weird brain. He just makes weird choices sometimes, and I love him for that. But anyway, he is walking along and he finds an invitation on the ground for a murder party, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the murder party and I'm gonna be the best murder party attendee ever. I'm gonna make this sick ass costume in like 1 hour, which is fucking possible. I've made cardboard armor. That's not how fast it goes. And then he gets there and it's a bunch of art students. It's a bunch of art students. So I have ruined the first plot twist, I guess. But I think it's good to tell you about it because it's such an unknown movie, but it's one of my favorites. And if you are an art student or have been around art students in your life, which both, you might know that we are pretentious and fight amongst ourselves. Yes. See, this is available on like Amazon Prime and stuff. So like you can't, I don't know if you can watch it on Prime, but this is imminently available. So yeah, it's really, really funny because like, I just think that the characters, the art students, are so believable. And I think that this guy, I love him so much, and he is like so believable as the kind of person he is, and it's so fun. I can't get enough of this movie. So if you are on the fence, as long as you can handle a small amount of gore, I think that you should come watch it. It's very fun. You're a nerdy engineer, goes to the art student Halloween party. This is for you. This is for you. Your internet is being a shit. I am so sorry. Hello, Holly. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I'm just so excited about frickin' Murder Party. I've never done Murder Party nails. I need to do Murder Party nails. I need to do that at some point. So that is tonight, 5 p.m. PST in our Discord. So as long as you are 18 plus and you are queer friendly, you can join us in the Discord and we will have a really great time. But I know why you're here. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. You're here to see the new Orly collection. So before this is completely sealed. I have seen no spoilers. I have no idea what's happening with this. I live very close to Orly, so I tend to get mine before most people do, and that's why I have it today. So let me talk about what I think is going to happen. There has been a theme this year of the elements. We started off with Aqua Aura, yes. We started off with a water theme. I loved it. It's my favorite spring collection they've ever done, but it was very controversial. Not everybody loved it. Linry did not love. Then summer, we did Cloudscape, which looked like a spring collection. Do not know. It wasn't a bad collection. Orly's creams are always off the charts. So literally hated it. But so I really enjoyed everything I got in that one, although their extras have been really subpar this year, so we're just talking about the collection itself. It was a fine collection. It did not scream or even whisper summer to me, I gotta say. It was another spring collection, which isn't my favorite thing. I'm gonna put this over here. Let me know if this light is strobing for you, if the extra light is strobing, because it's strobing for me because I forgot to warm it up, and that's how it warms up, is it strobes. I think so, Khaleesi, because the fall one was called Terra Nova, Earth-themed, beautiful collection, wonderful collection. So I think this is fire, and I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about a jewel-toned fire collection. I'm hoping that, like, my one worry about this collection, I mean, I have two worries. Two fears is my shirt right now, is that it will suck. But I doubt it. And my second fear is that it is going to be much like Cloudscape was like Spring 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm worried this is going to be Fall 2 Electric Boogaloo, which I have not opened it yet. I have no idea what's in here, so I'm giving you my predictions before I open it. So that is my worry. However, you know, fall tones are nice. They're nice. So like, I'm not, you know, whatever they give me, I'm confident I'm going to use the polishes and enjoy them. There's never been an Orly collection. Okay, no. There was the Futurism collection. Have not used. I've never used a polish from that collection other than as an example of a polish that I hate. So let's see. No ass polishes. Yes. I don't know if Tiffany's here. You saw her thoughts on Instagram. No spoilers. Okay. All right. I need to see your thoughts on Instagram. You just got 2 Orly collections for $25 yesterday. Got the Spice It Up and In the Spirit collection. Shit. Oh, wait. Not combined, right? Individually 25. I want the Spice It Up collection. Before we start, I need to have some water because, yeah, I'm drinking without a straw out of this fake Stanley cup. So if I dribble all over myself, you're just going to have to live with that. And in fact, I am dribbling all over myself. That's how it is. That's how we do it. All right. I think you are the only person who likes the Futurism collection. What do you like about it? I'm curious. I just want to know. I just want to talk. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink asking why. I hated it. And then I had issues with stream and stuff for like several months after I got it, and we were all joking that it was like the Orly ghost. Okay. I'm opening this up in admittedly not in a subpar fashion. Admittedly, I could do this in a more smart way than just like hacking at it with open scissors. But that's how. Yes, you know, the thing is that, like, okay, y'all know me. I like to rant about stuff I don't like. So even if I don't like something, it's not that it doesn't give me joy in some fashion. No, one sec. I have to my thing came out. I also wanted to adjust my lamp, but it like got pulled out of its socket. Let me tighten it up in there. Okay. My lamp is tight. Okay. I see to make sure there's not a receipt in here. You like it as a Skittle Manny, and they stamped nicely over black. That's really good. I just want to make sure there's no okay, there isn't. Alrighty, everybody. Alrighty. So this looks like it sucks. I hate it already. But let us not judge let us not judge it prematurely. But that is my first thought is, hello, Jadoob. Après-ski. This is not fire. This is what? Orly all ass. Oops, all ass. No, that was the Futurism collection. I'm so sorry about your vomit, Linry. Okay, before now, looking at this with my eyes as I am doing, I was like, this sucks. I hate it. However, looking again, I'm like, I get it. I get the vibe. I understand the vibe. And these individual polishes, these look like two lovely skin tones. And also, I've been kind of obsessed with this kind of like golden brown, as Monument Hobbies calls it. This color, I've been painting a lot of stuff with it in the mini sphere. And I also like rose gold. And this navy blue looks very lovely, and I like what's going on here. So let's get into it. I do Futurism. No, the color story is a choice. It is. As soon as I hope you're fire and you weren't going to be happy. Why did they ice and water are the same element? How did someone get Orly on the line for me? I gotta tell them that ice is water. I wanted that to be as funny as shrimp is bugs. but nothing's funnier than shrimp is bugs. Orly, may I be the first but not last? No, I'm probably not the first. Fuck you, Orly. What the fuck? I was hoping for this warm, yeah, stickers. I'm so excited, Linry. I'm so excited about these stupid stickers. They've given us stickers for every single one, and I get it. I get why it could be cool, but I don't know a single person who uses these. I don't know a single person. I do really love when they have just a little Orly sticker. I do want to do a look with these Orly stickers. You like the stickers. Okay. All right. You like the individual shades, but you don't find the color story nearly as much as the Terra Nova collection. That's like unfair. That's an unfair comparison. Unicorn. That's a very unfair. Or Phoenix. I don't know why I called you Unicorn. I'm like, what fantastical creature are you? Because your name had been scrolled past. If you're going to include the stickers, there has to be one. Yes. One dreidel. One individual dreidel. Tiffany was also not happy. You're pretty sure it was Tiffany. I'm not surprised. All right. We also got an extra polish. This is the Antidote, and that is a breathable. I don't think I have it. It's a nice color. It's a nice burgundy. So I have it now. Those stickers are giving ugly sweater. I like ugly sweaters. They're not ugly enough. Like, this is like beige mom. That's what it is. This is if a beige mom was like, oh, I'm gonna be a little sassy and wear an ugly sweater. You know, like legitimate ugly sweater, not just like gaudy and horrible. Truly is unfair turn. It was, yeah, it was an absolute banger of a collection. How dare you stand where she stood? All right, everybody, let's get the sorry, let's get the bottles out. Fucking A. All right. And we can also look on the opposite side. This is the look they want you to do. Here's the look they want you to do with their polishes. They don't tell you how to do it. They're just like, first it will look like this. 2, like that. 3, like this. And I'm like, thank you for literally nothing. 1, 2, 3, it's that easy. So we have last run, double diamond. Last run into double diamond, that like pour is very cool. This is like a white sand beach, so I like that. But anytime I say I like that, anytime you hear me say I like that, know that deep within me I am seething that this isn't fire themed. I am bubbling. This isn't fire themed. So no matter how positive I act, this isn't fire themed, and I'm mad at Orly personally. Jeff Pink, I'm mad at you for designing and releasing this collection personally. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. Yes, absolutely. Add the details. So yeah, Snow Bunny, which looks like it'll be a really lovely flesh tone. Fresh Powder, a lovely, mint green. Like I wouldn't wear it as a full polish, but a lot of people like that, and I need every color for art. We have Twinkling Lights, which looks like a glitter topper that is also very nice, and Chalet Getaway, which I believe will also be a very lovely flesh tone. They violated my trust. This is, that's not a tutorial by any convention. Yeah, it says tutorial. Y'all, I'm a good nail artist. I can recreate most things by looking at them. Not to brag, but I can. I can't tell you what they did to achieve this effect other than add 2 toppers, which I will add that adding the 2 toppers just completely ruined. It's nothing. They added these 2 toppers and I'm like, why did you even do that? Is green. Fresh Powder is green. Like, why did you even do the stuff under it if you were gonna do this bullshit? Like, apparently Nail Know How did this. So Nail Know How, if you're here right now, I want to nail know why. Okay. Anyway, we got those 2 things. I'm so sick of these fucking stickers. Okay, look, hear me out. The box is very cute. You know it's not my style, but the box is very cute. Give us the know-how. Yes. I want to know how, and I want to know why. More nails don't know how. Please, I need more help. Yes. Please. Please, girl. I need more help. All right. Or any whatever gender they are. I really like the box, and it even has a soft texture. These are usually glossy. This is like a soft matte texture. So y'all, I'm not hating on this box today. This box is my friend. I think this is a very good box. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of this collection. You can stay, box. I really like the box. Can you tell that I like the box? I don't know what I would do with it. Rating the box be like a cat. I do be like a cat, though. I do be like a cat. For real, I have to wonder if these collections were developed independently of one another, and the first 3 is coincidentally each vibe with an element. It's Khaleesi, you don't understand. It's enough for me to talk. For the box or the collection. All right. Last run. Last run to me looks like, I was expecting it to be a little jelly-like, but turning it on its side, I don't actually think it's going to be, but we shall see if this is a jelly-like blue. So that is last run. Is this navy blue? And I don't really have a color exactly like this. So it is incredibly underwhelming. This is extremely normcore. You're done hating on it for not being fire themed for now. I'll never be done. I'll never be done. I love a fucking theme. Give me a theme. You like the blue so far, but you're a hoe for blues. Yes. Yeah. This is last run is always the hardest. Do you actually ski? Because I would never. I would literally die. All right. Now this is double diamond. It does... I honestly can't tell if it's hollow or not. My guess is it is not. Because I don't think I see actual rainbows. So it's a very sparkly, very fine silver glitter. And I actually like this. I like I said, I like all of these. It's just in all of them in this one set. It's like a middle-aged soccer mom manicure colors. Yes, exactly. Beige mom aesthetic. We're having a little bit of fun. I think it's a topper, but maybe it'll build, perhaps. If you go in the last round, you'll most likely hurt yourself from fatigue. Oh my God. So the last round of the day, what if you haven't been skiing? Or is it your last run? In which case, how do you avoid it? Snow Bunny is flesh. It's kind of a pinky flesh. I think this might look really good as a blush. If you want to do a little bit of like a toasty warm face on your art. It falls double flat. Yeah, absolutely. It does fall double flat. I feel like there were two great collections this year, and that was Terra Nova, which is #1, and Aqua Aura, which, like I said, was controversial, but I fucking loved it. So suck it, Trebek. Not hating the polish is just a theme. Yeah, fair enough. This is fresh powder, and I want to compare it to the very, very light blue that we got last year. We got a very light blue called like Snow something. Snow Angel? I'm not sure. Oh, is my thing not on autofocus? It might not be on autofocus. One sec. Let's go here and make sure this razor's on autofocus. Not autofocus, manual focus, rather. Snowboard though, skiing is for boomers, yes. Vero, it's me, I'm the boomer. All right, we have a rose gold, emphasis on rose. This is very pink. This is very pink, and it's called Twinkling Lights. I liked it better in the pictures. Unfortunately, it's a little too pink for me. This is getting into mauve territory. Don't like it very much. Hello, Witchy Caresses. Hello. And then last, but definitely in my opinion, not least, we have Chalet Getaway. And I really like this color. I'm very excited to use it as a skin tone. But I will say these pictures make this collection look warmer toned than it is. I know Earth Girl loves the mauve, and that's how we're different. Or mauve. That's how we're different. Melting Point. I still need to get Melting Point. I still need Melting Point. So yeah, this is the collection. It sucks. It's not fire themed. The box is nice. I like the box. It feels good on my hands. But other than that, and these polishes look fine, except for Twinkling Lights, which doesn't look fine. But everything else looks fine. But these pictures are absolutely more warm toned than, at least I have the box. I'll climb into it later. Okay. Well, fuck, man. I guess we have to apply these. I guess we have to swatch them. So that means I have to take off my polish. I have not changed my polish all week. This hand, like yesterday, I just randomly lost 2 big chunks. My nail art hand is fine. It has survived. Melting Point was very pretty. Its collection is kind of similar to their breathable loose threads collection. Loose threads, though, maybe just because I wasn't, just because like I didn't expect fire. I was like fine with. I like that collection. I didn't actually buy it. I've got so much nail polish that I just don't, I just don't find myself being like, if only I had this. If only I had that. I'm, by the way, in the middle of cleaning up this whole room. And I just like totally tidied my little cart over here. And I got a lot of stuff removed from my desk. So it's going pretty well. No phone call. I don't want a phone call. I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let me do that. Do not disturb. For 3 hours. Turn on. All right. Terra Nova was the first collection to bust through your anti-FOMO wall and force you to make an ISO plan to buy list. Melting Point was very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Like, I do want Melting Point. I do want it. I just, right now, I just am like, do I want that, or do I want to, like, honestly pay more towards my credit card debt that I have right now? You guys saw the floor is guava. Get it. Then he found out that Tim Watts originally missed his call. Ask him to be VP candidate and thought it was spam. Story of our lives. Story of our lives. It's like the White House calling. I doubt that. Not that it says the White House and the White House calls you. Makes you think of the political party who runs on anti-spam would clean up. Honestly, yeah, yes, Vero. A political party that actually focuses on like the issues, the actual, dare I say it, grassroots issues, not that that's the appropriate use of that term, issues of our lives, I think would do pretty well. I feel like we would get along better as a country if just like a few things were like less prevalent. I'm not saying it would solve all the problems. I'm just saying it would make the world a better place. If it's important enough, they will leave a message. Yeah, like 100%. They will leave a message. Yeah. I used to be so worried that like if I got a spam filter, like a heavy spam filter, that like I would miss an important call because it'd be picked up as spam. And then I was like, what, you know, if you're calling me with something really important to tell me and like Verizon thinks that you're spam, you need to go home and rethink your life. You don't deserve to reach me. It always annoys me when people are like, why didn't you answer? I called. And it's like, you gotta text me. You haven't got an important call in years. I have gotten several important calls, but like nothing that they couldn't reach out to me another way or weren't like, and nothing like, or at least I don't know. There's not like something missing in my life that I'm like, if only I had gotten a phone call about this. I don't know. It's so nice to take off the nail polish. If it's that important, leave a message. Exactly. Exactly. I put on all my medical stuff like, yes, contact me any which way. And also tell my husband any damn thing you want to. I don't care what you tell him. Just don't fucking call me. Hello, Bunket. I'm so happy you're here. You're going to be catching us swatching a bunch of the après-ski collection, which is not a fire collection. It's not fire. Orly, why? Why? Excuse me. Why would you do such a thing to me? You know what's a really cute piece of like art? I don't think I've saved all of my Orly boxes, but it'd be really cute to have a seasonal decoration that was just like every Orly box you've gotten from that season. It's like a thing you put on your wall and you change it out every season and you add to it every year. Thank you, Boncat. It is so weird. I don't how did this happen? How did this happen? In the past, though, like, well, okay. No, in the past, this hasn't really happened. Orly, is there any tips in... I didn't read this. Let me read this real quick. Embrace the magic of winter with crisp creams and luxe glitters that capture the essence of the season. This collection inspires you to gather around the fire and share stories of the day's adventure. That's all. We did get a mention of fire, but it's not enough. If that was their intention, if this is how they brought it all together, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. That's not it. That's not it. This ain't it, Orly. I gotta say. All right. Let's remove this polish. It's got some glitters. It's gonna take a little longer. Maybe I should have done this before I read that description. By the way, I've already talked about it, but today at 5 p.m. PST in the Discord, we are watching Murder Party, which is my favorite Halloween movie. It is about going to a party where a bunch of art students want to kill you. It's much like real life for all of us. Not all of us, for many of us. Many of us have lived this life where other art students want to kill us. Hello, Polished Mess. Hello. How are you doing today? Or maybe everybody who I negged on that was like the Melting Point collection was fire. That is a thing. People were saying the Melting Point collection was the fire collection. And I was like, no, because that's a different, that's not included. That's not Colorpass. If that is the case, I'm not any less pissed. But maybe y'all bitches were right. I'm going to say hi. You bet the Breathable collection. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. Exactly. I disagree that should be the case. You wonder what happens? Such a fail. Orly doing 3 out of the 4 elements collection, right? I hate it. I hate it. You will laugh face palm so hard if question 1 ends up being, oh, if quarter 1 ends up being fire themed, because that means they did design a fire collection and someone higher up the chain acts it something like, those aren't winter shades, BS. Yes. Yes. Still trying to edit a YouTube video you're trying to post today. Oh my God. Good luck. I have not been trying to make YouTube videos recently. I'm hoping right now we are within a lot of changes are occurring in my life. Nothing that really affects y'all, but we're doing a bunch of stuff to the house and all this other bullshit. And so I'm hoping that once all of that is done, I will have the energy and time to make videos, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's extended elements. Ice and water are the same. All I'm saying, it's not water and ice. Those aren't 2 different elements. All right. All right. Might need to leave this on a few more moments. The glitter's coming off like decently easily though. I didn't really have to scrub. I want to be here to your bewildered book rant of the day. Sure. Ice and water is no, not in Pokemon. Oh, well, okay. If Pokemon says so, give us grass. Give us the grass, Orly. Orly should make a 420 collection. Reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies for a character who claims to be a studied master of the Fae. You're appalled that she thanked a fairy. Either the author is picking and choosing what Fae lore they are using, or this character is fucked up badly. They are probably picking and choosing. That's my guess, is they probably are picking and choosing. That's what I would do. Here's my philosophy as a writer, except for when it comes to fan fiction. Because if it's fan fiction, you better believe I am being canon compliant to as much of a T as I can. I'm just that kind of person. But as a non-fanfic writer, as an original writer, I'm never going, it's always gonna be my own creation. So if I fuck up, I can say, well, this is my story. I'm so sorry, Doomed. Water and ice are separate elements in Tinkerbell Land. Y'all, I understand. You're a stickler with fanfic. Yes, I'm so glad to meet somebody else who is. I always hate it. I like the people who write Brahms as a dom. I'll go there. That is a subby boy. He is very submissive. We know this from canon. You're serious about Fae rules. I'm not. See, it wouldn't throw me at all. OC, take whatever liberties you want. Yeah, exactly. I would much rather make my own rules just so I don't have to stick to rules unless I had a very, very, very in-depth knowledge of those rules for this exact purpose. Orly X Pokemon would be awesome. That would be very, very cool. I do love how everyone's like, no, Stephanie, ice is its own element, as you can tell by children's media made in the last 30 years. And I'm like, I respect where you're coming from. But I don't think this is the end of the argument. There are earth and grass and electric and fairy. Don't think the fairy Pokemon. I didn't know that rule. I didn't know that rule about the Fae. I just thought you like don't take favors from them or something. So, not widely known to me. I guess I'll keep that in mind. Mooncow would probably do the collab and charge $19 per polish. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, my nail polish remover leaves my fingers sticky, so I'm using baby wipes. Don't eat their food. I'm realizing right now at the top of my head that I don't know a lot of Fae rules. I just don't know them. Fae rules of culture are fascinating. There are also many variations. Sources, even in sticking to the lore, there can be variants. Yeah, that is totally fair because, like, it's not like, excuse me, Tolkien, like, wrote the Fae rules. Yeah, I don't think Tolkien wrote any Fae rules. But I'm saying, like, there wasn't an author. It is folklore, correct? You like when fanfic writers expand the world building that isn't covered in canon, but plausible within canon, like half a dozen or so different interpretations of Turian culture you read last month. Yeah. No, absolutely. I do think there's good ways and bad ways to do it. Or ways that I like and don't like. Because obviously at the end of the day, it's your fan fiction. You do whatever the fuck you want. Like, your fan fiction is not, if I don't like it, it's not for me. And TBH, I don't read a ton of other people's fanfics. I did write a Dragon Age fanfic that does have canon inaccuracies, but it's just a very, like, loose AU. But I also don't like AUs that go, like, way too far. Hello, son. I needed an AU for there to be a reason the character acts that way. I really don't like it when, like, for instance, I've heard about, like, Dragon Age coffee shop AUs where, like, Cullen, the commander who's addicted to lyrium, has, like, the exact same personality and, like, is struggling with something like that. And I'm like, I don't really see how this... I don't really see this. Now, like, given, like, I'm probably just totally full of shit in many ways. I often am. But this is my stream, so you're gonna listen to my bullshit. If you have a good Dragon Age high school coffee shop AU, and I'm wrong, let me know, and I'll go, I was wrong, but I probably won't read it. You went to Target and was able to get your medication, which is a miracle. Also got 4 iridescent gourds, because they were cute. I love that. AU gives you some flexibility, so be able to call it canon compliant. Yeah. Very, very true. Right now, I'm writing something that takes place after canon, and I am trying to be as canon compliant as possible. But that's a new experience for me, for sure. For sure. Alrighty, let us swatch these in order. I'm going to go into the base coat. Of course, we're using Orly Bonder because we're always using Orly Bonder. You may have charged you on the wrong gourds. I thought it'd be $12. It was only $8. Hell yeah. You know what Cirque U is, but it doesn't make you think of Cirque Colors topper I'll never be able to afford. I'm so sorry. Alternate universe. So sometimes people write alternate universes like they'll set something in a coffee shop when it was originally like not a coffee shop. So like Twilight, but Twilight, but they're in a fantasy world, or Lord of the Rings, but it's in a coffee shop, or even more mundane ones than that. Or if you're like me, my alternate universe is that there is a character who, like, in the regular story does things one way, like he runs a mercenary company, and in my story he runs a dungeon. But I gave him the same exact background and just kind of made the split in a different place. So he's still pretty canon compliant. It's just there's that change. And also it's a fantasy world, but I gave them like cell phones and the internet. Mostly because I just didn't want communication to take so long, and because I wanted them to be able to use modern sex toys. Those were the reason. Yes, I got it. You kids always ask you about their AU lives. Like, dude, I don't know. I'm here with you. Mom, what is my life like in the other universe? You gotta start telling them that you do know what their life is like in the other universe, and you just need to make shit up. If you're not gonna make shit up for your kids, why even have them? AU is gold in your mind, but you're a rock and mineral nerd. Working on an Earthbound AU based on What If Gygus Got Ness. Is this Final Fantasy? Because I'm only particularly familiar with Final Fantasy 14. Which, Moogles, I've been meaning to ask you, have you played Final Fantasy 14? Because I played Final Fantasy 14 for years, and I haven't played it for a few years. I still have a house and I still have a mortgage. I'm still paying my mortgage on my house. I'm the person in the guild who stays paid up and makes sure that the house stays there. But yeah, the Gords are like a family. 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Gords can be like a family. Moogle, I highly recommend when you're done doing whatever Final Fantasy thing you're doing, try 14, because it plays just fine solo. Like, you do have to queue with other people for dungeons, but it's not hard to. It's not like you have to find other people. It has a really good matchmaking scenario, and I just think it's so much fun. I think that if the reason you haven't played it is because it's multiplayer, you should play it. You should play it anyway. Earthbound is a Super Nintendo game, and it's old. What are we talking about, Earthbound? Oh, we're talking about Moogle's, yes, that makes sense. You're reading a Mass Effect AU where Commander Shepard grows up on a Turian colony and Garrus is your childhood bestie. That's cute. That's cute. You successfully reverse stand for the 2nd time, Khaleesi. Congrats. It does sound like an amazing decor find. Final Fantasy 7 is your fave. Very, very nice. Oh, Final Fantasy 14 is free if you have Switch. Oh, Earthbound, no. I'm just going Final Fantasy 14. I do not have a Switch. I'm not really, hello, Earth Girl. I'm not really, a Nintendo player. This is Jelly-like. I was right. All right, on my thumb, I'm gonna put Blue Tango. Because when I saw this, I assumed it was Jelly-like because it looks so much like Blue Tango. On my nail, I can see that it's kind of got a greenish tint. Sorry I'm like doing weird shit with this swatch, but I just wanted to cover those extra. You like it, but you hate Orly jellies? Why? I hear someone say Final Fantasy 14 is the best single player game that others happen to be playing. Yes, it absolutely is. It is so, like, more so than other MMOs. It's just so much fun to, like, not that I've played tons of them, but I've played a few. It's so nice to just vibe. Because, like, for one thing, like, because it's such a pretty game, like, there's just a lot of, like, it, like, I don't know, it attracts a certain crowd, and the certain crowd is really nice. It's, oh, I think I need to put my exposure up. Let me put up my exposure. Yes, my exposure. There we go. I'm doing a full hand swatch. Full hand swatch. Your mom's jelly-like. This gave me away for 4 years. It came out on Steam October 10th, but it doesn't come out on 21st on Switch. I'm so sorry. You posted the Gord family in general. Okay, excellent. Yeah. I'm doing full, well, I'm doing not thumb swatches, but I'm doing full hand swatches. To compare this one, I am going to put on Blue Tango because this looks like Blue Tango. So let's put it on my thumb. Hopefully none of these do I want to compare versus other colors. So let's put that on my thumb. Ooh, I gotta look. Okay, I'm gonna look at the pumpkin family. Better exposed. It is better exposed. Expose yourself. Let's see. Oh, son. Oh my good lord. I have the vapors. Look at these pumpkins. Look at the family. They're $8 a piece. That's not bad. $8 total. Okay, I actually do need to go to Target. I wonder if I can get these on. I wonder if I can pick these up. I wonder if I can pick these up on mobile. Let me grab the two colors I want to compare. This is a blue tank. Oh, Snow Angel is what I wanted to compare that green to. Not sure where Blue Tango is. I'm kind of worried. 2 pounds of caffeinated mints. Oh my god. Blue Tango, where are you? You're not Blue Tango. This is Blue Tango. Okay. They are not very similar. I thought they were super similar, but they're not very similar. Your high school boyfriend got you caffeinated mints as an apology gift after cheating on you. How effective. That's exactly, it's what everyone wants when they're cheated on, is caffeinated mints. I guess I'm just glad I didn't have a high school boyfriend. I think that's the moral of the story. So yeah, Blue Tango is a lot lighter. Oh, I'm not doing overhead. Blue Tango is a lot lighter than this blue. Caffeinated mints and a Clifford the Big Red Dog plush. Because Clifford was on the TV at the Dairy Queen and he told him you were gonna break up. Holy shit. High school kids be so dumb. So dumb. What the fuck? Every time I hear people, I think I've just been kind of blessed with boyfriends. I mean, I did like meet husbando when we were 23. Well, I was 23. He was a little bit older. But like when I was 23 and he was the best boyfriend, so I married him, you know, pretty instantaneously. But damn. And fairness, he was a dropout, but high school kids are totally dumb. That's so true. You're so right. Like, that's the thing. Like, he might be a totally fine dude that would never do that these days, and this shouldn't be held against him. But I'm just glad it didn't, like, having it happen to you. No bueno. Link's one they got, they say currently unavailable. Oh no. I'll just go on my Target app. Let's go on my Target app and see. It might be one of those things they only sell if you walk into the Target. All right. They're so much bigger than I thought they would be. That's 2 coats, and 2 coats covers my nail line. It covers the visible nail line. So even though this is jelly-like, I would not say it's a jelly. I would just say it's like got kind of a squishy texture. I was like, to the mitts. Son, I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea. Mr. RP and I were 18, 19, so I can't really talk. Yep, exactly. I guess I didn't really look out with boyfriends. Like, my first boyfriend, well, we were terrible to each other. I was just like more of a mainstream likable person, but I don't necessarily think that like he was worse. Although he did kind of cheat on me, and I didn't cheat on him. He didn't do any actual stuff. But he went on a date with somebody. So there. I'm gonna just like increment like what shitty stuff we did to each other and then like rate it. No, I'm not. But yeah. I think I only had 2 like legit boyfriends before husbando. And then 1 not so legit girlfriend. All right. So yeah, Blue Tango is looking more and more different. That's 2 coats of Blue Tango. 2 coats of Blue Tango. I can still mostly see my nail line. They're glass. That's why I was surprised they were so cheap. Yeah, right? I'm so glad you like. This is a very nice blue. This is a very, very nice blue. And it's a very true blue. So like my favorite navy is Ryan by Zoya. Ryan leans green in a lovely way that I love, but this is a beautiful navy blue that is true blue. So very nice. They're so cute though. You really did undercharge for your gourds. Yeah, I like everything except for this one. I'm quite excited about. I'm quite excited. After I'm done with this blue, the next one is that silver. So I'm going to leave 2 of my nails painted with the blue so that I can like see it as a topper. Your Blue Tango is so patchy. Yeah, it's not unpatchy on me. Like I did do, if I do say so myself, I did a pretty good job applying it. But especially that first coat was extremely patchy. It must be built. Did I just go in with that? I don't know. I'm going to put some top coat on. I will put another coat of Blue Tango on. Every time Linry goes like, Nicole's the best, she puts top coat on. It feels like she's saying it directly to me. And I know you're not Linry, but I do want you to know that you have shamed me into using top coat. Blue Tango got fully opaque on my 3rd coat. So it's looking very good today. Looking very good today. All right. Let's get my top coat. Gotta be careful because top coats do often like to pick up creams. Actually, it would be a pretty good idea if you do have that problem, and I do, would be to do a layer of smudge-free top coat. Who does it while Linry shame? Shame is her game. It's very true. It's very true. Linry is truth coming out of her well to shame mankind. I was talking about truth coming out of her well to shame mankind earlier as well. Today is really a kind of a truth coming out of her well to shame mankind kind of day. I have a hair in this top coat, but I'm fixing it. It's fine. Stephanie, don't overwork this top coat. I'm just saying your truth coming out of your well to shame mankind. Is that so wrong? Look, let me show you the painting. You'll love it. I was saying, you missed me saying that every time you talk about how nice it is that Nicole top coats her swatches, that I take it personally. And so I'm top coating my swatches today, so I can pass your test. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, yes, yes. So spiritually inert. I don't care if my Ouija stuff is spiritually inert. I fucking love Ouija shit. There was a really cute Ouija pillow at Home Goods, and maybe I'll go back and get it. Top coating does add so much more work. It does. It does. What was I gonna show? Oh, I was gonna show truth. I want to show you a picture of Linry. This is Linry. She's coming out of her well to shame you. You have an original Ouija board from your great grandmother. It's wooden and so cool. That's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah, Linry coming out of her well to shame mankind. We should make that into some nail art. I think. All right. All right. She's got your hips 100%. Yes. I love that you're truth. See, the judgment thing, was only mean until you saw your true form. And now it's a compliment. We all root for her. All right. I am going to take some pictures. Linry using cat clippers on her nails. Oh my God. You use cat clippers on your nails? Do you mean like the guillotine style? I'd be lying if I said I'd ever thought of that. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Was it yesterday? I was very busy yesterday. I'm gonna clean my screen. Or my lens. You've used cumin clippers. Yeah, make it a short. Make it a short, please. Please make it a short. I've never used human clippers on my cats. I've thought about it though, in times that they've been very, very sharp. Oh my God, I always miss it. In my defense, oh, my phone case is really broken. Okay, I'm gonna get a new phone case. In my defense, I had a really busy day yesterday, and it was made busier by my cat who had to go to the vet randomly. But luckily we got unfired from our vet. All right. Oh my God, there's a hair. All right. Let me do just a picture with the bottle. Okay. There we go. All right. So, oh, that's so adorable, son. So we weren't fired from our vet for anything that we did. Basically, we go to this amazing vet that has really good prices in the middle of, you know, urban Anaheim. So a lot of people go there. Very busy vet because they're such a good vet. Anyway, can't fault them for it. But what happened was my particular vet that I like the best, she ended up having a baby, and then she never came back from maternity leave. She went on maternity leave and she never came back. And then while she was gone, they had a few different vets come in to fill the void, but none of them ended up working out. So the only vet that was working there was the guy who owned the place. And he was fine, but because it was such a popular place to take pets, what they ended up having to do when it was long enough without another vet and they were getting so overbooked is they actually said that like they were only going to be treating the animals that needed like active treatment at the vet. So yeah, that is basically what happened, is just that like we couldn't go into the vet anymore because our cats were too healthy. We were told to find another vet, but then literally like 2 days ago, I was just chilling at home as I do, and I got a call that was like, hi, this is the vet. Shepherd has, you know, her like wellness exam coming up. Do you want to schedule that? And I was like, am I allowed to? Like, what? Am I allowed to bring Shepherd in? And so I had missed an email they sent out. They got a new vet. And so now they have like a ton of openings. So they're calling people back and being like, do you want to bring your pet back? So it was pretty annoying. I understand why they did it. I do understand why they had to do it. Okay, I will watch your clip. But yeah, it was pretty annoying to be like, I didn't find them a new vet. Luckily the vet was able to like fill prescriptions for me. Like they weren't that shitty to be like, no, you can't get your special cat food, go to a new vet. So they didn't need an appointment yet, so I hadn't done it. And so luckily we had an issue with Shepherd, which it was just kind of gross. She's fine, it's not a big deal. That's the reason I'm like tiptoeing around it. I just don't want to talk about it, okay? But like, yeah, I was able to take her in. It was urgent, but not life-threatening. It was similar to your vets. They didn't fire anyone, but it was a long time to get an appointment, but they added a second vet, so there are tons of openings now. Yes. All right, I'm opening up Linry's.
The cat clippers idea was just based as fuck, okay? Because this nail needs to come down.
No!
I'm so scared. It's gonna hurt so bad, guys.
No!
Ah! No! Ouch! The cat clippers idea was just based as fuck.
It was not based!
This nail needs to come down.
I'm not watching it again. Linry, Moira Angela Darling, why? Shame! The only good thing that came out of that is that other people saw it, and no one that sees that is gonna think it's a good idea. So you saved some nails. It doesn't look like it hurts that bad. Ugh. Thank you so much, Linry, for taking the other thing that I was having trouble unseeing and adding a new thing to replace it that I now can't unsee. Thank you so much, really, for your 22 months. Hello, how are you? Everyone, if you don't know, really, everything you see, everything the light touches really is made. Really made my overlay, really made my hunky boy cards in the corner. I've been sleepy for a long time. I hope you're getting enough sleep. We all told her no multiple times. Linry, I'm not going to pretend that that wasn't a baller clip. I'm not going to say you made a mistake. I'm not going to say you shouldn't have done it. But I am going to say, oh God, no, why? As a content creator, I respect, but also I am like the detective at the end of the fucking Wicker Man. I'm like, oh God, oh Christ, oh God, oh Jesus Christ. Can't wait for your next album to drop. If you drop your next album, please make a diss track for me. Diss me, mommy. Diss me on your track. But you deserve the dissing today. No, that's not true. That isn't true. And we've already dissed you enough. All right, we're going in with the next one. The next one is called Double Diamond. And yeah, I'm excited about this one. And I am going to be putting it on, I think it's a topper. So I'm going to be putting it on 2 bare nails and 2 painted nails. We're just recycling the blue. Yes, nail YouTuber diss tracks. You better believe it, because someday it'll happen. I need to write mine. This blue, I think if I had left it on longer, would have stained. I can see a slight blue cast on my nails. And it doesn't really look bad right now. But beware. Beware. Do your nails. I will win with my kazoo. I will do all the backing tracks with my kazoo. It is a very pretty blue. And it's not like, you know, I've been in situations where I take off the polish and it's like immediately stained. So if you're worried, maybe 2 coats of base coat. You're gonna do pastel glitter spoopy nails. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna shake this one up and we're going to put it on. I can't, like, Linry, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Especially when you said it was based. I believe you. I believed you. Okay, okay, everybody really has a different taste in nail polish than pretty much everybody here. Linry, what do you think? What do you think of the new Orly collection, Après Ski? What do you think of them? I will say wow. Okay. So really does agree with us. Yeah. Pretty basic, pretty basic. All the colors individually, I think, are going to be lovely. And because these colors are so basic, they will be usable. I will have use for them. But yeah, we are underwhelmed. There's only one in here that I think I'm going to actually hate. There's only one. Okay. We are going in with Double Diamond. On the index and on my bare nails, I am going to attempt to build this up into full coverage, but I will probably stop at 3 coats. But I do think that it will do full coverage. I actually think it's going to get there. And it's like a clothing store, sweaters and jeans. Yes. Yeah, you could easily do it. I do think, and I've said it before, and I'll say it all day. I really like the box. The box is a matte finish. It feels really nice in the hands. It feels really appropriate. It looks really cute. So the box is, I would say, an 8 out of 10 for me. It's missing 2 because it's not my taste. Like I can recognize it's cute, but it's just not to my taste. So yeah, I do enjoy the box. But yeah, the collection so far is like out of 10. I'm gonna say it's a 5 out of 10 for me because it's super, super boring. and basic, but the colors are good, but they set us up to expect. So this is a bit much for a topper. This is actually a bit much for a topper. On my pinky, I'll try to go in really light with it. Anyway, I was expecting it to be fire themed. They have been kind of leading up to that all year, and it wasn't. So for that, it does get a lot of points docked. This is a lighter coating, and wouldn't recommend because the lighter coating makes the brush drier, and the flow is not good enough. So I'm gonna have to say, unless you know what you're doing with this one, unless you like really know what you're doing with this one, don't use it as a topper. Unless you got like an idea. Unless you're like, you love the Breathable Fall collection. Was that one the Spice It Up one? That one was really cute. Or was it the Spice It Up? What was the Breathable Fall collection? I haven't been paying too close attention to new releases other than Colorpass because I'm on a low buy this year. So really, like, I'm trying to really contain myself to Orly Colorpass, Polish Pickup, and then some of the stuff that I buy every year. Like, I buy the Cirque Vice collection every year, and I did buy some Holo Taco earlier. And there were a few other things that came out. Loose Threads, yes, that was very nice. You're trying so hard not to buy these pretty sets of gels. You can do it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Unless you really need it. Unless you really need it. So, in 2 coats, I would say that that this is more or less full coverage, but I'm going to add a third because, like, this is kind of like, yeah, no one would notice it's not full coverage, but, like, if I'm looking at it, I can still see some areas that, like, are a little bit transparent. I don't dislike that, but we're going to put one more on. Devok White Knight collection is so pretty. What is Devok? Anyone else excited for November Polish Pickup? Yes! Yes! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You think I'm excited about nostalgic toys? Do you think I'm excited about nostalgic toys? Ask my Furby. Ask my Dream Phone. I do feel though, like, I just got another Dream Phone polish earlier this year. What was that for? What was that? That sleepover? That was sleepover themed. The themes are kind of crossing over. I don't mind because, you know, it is exactly my aesthetic. I haven't been extremely impressed with the offerings I've seen though. Oh, it's a Korean nail gel brand. They have some really pretty sets. I love Korean gels. I mean, I love the idea. They don't have any. Sleepover, slumber party. Yeah. So we're going to see a lot of repeats, I think. Someone is making a Mall Madness polish, which I was really excited about. I think I can see, I see Party Mania. But it didn't look great. All right, in 3 coats, this is absolutely full coverage. I really like it. This is basically a white foil, and I think it looks fantastic. I think that this is kind of the low-key winner for me, actually, of the collection. I think that maybe the other winner for me is going to be this like khaki color. I really like this, and I've been really enjoying this color in my other art recently, but yeah, this really has that foil shine where it's just really, even in low light, really glows. I'm really digging Double Diamond. You're not into November, sadly. You want to be excited, but they all look samey. Fair enough, fair enough. Your favorite haul from PPU this year was June's cartoons. You love all the polishes you got from that month. What did I get from that month? What did I get from the June cartoon polishes? Oh my god, I actually kind of want to go back and see. Let's go to Polish Pickup. June 7th. I spent $57. Oh yeah. Okay. I got thank you for cleaning my toilet. Wait. Yes. And the sea haunt. That's all I got. That's all I got. Or wait, or was it? Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Thank you for hanging out for a bit, really. I've been really trying to limit myself with polish pickup. I did get $130 worth of polish pickup in April, but I got a polish making kit, and I think I got something else too. I still haven't used that polish making kit, so one of these days, that's what we got to do. Let's put on... a top coat. This nail doesn't look terrible, but I don't like it when a topper is so dense that you can see the ring of color without the topper on it around the edges. That is just kind of my pet peeve. That's why I don't like taking like polishes that are like light and iridescent and like very full and putting them over other things, because it's very hard to get them all the way to the edge. You did get BDV hit Susan, but I still think about it. For when I hit you, when I call you Susan. Or is that a reference I'm not getting? All right. Yeah, this white fucks. It's very good. Yes, thank you. You need a polish for all occasions, even occasions that probably aren't going to happen. All right, let's get... Pictures of this one are not going to show up very well because foils are very hard to capture to their full glory on regular pictures. But they are a joy to look at with your eyeballs. Hit Susan is a character from something related to Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that there is like a Pretty Cure as adults series? My husband watched it. I've talked about it before actually, because one of them like marries their little like sidekick, their little like fairy sidekick. That's like a little hamster guy. But yeah, it's a bunch of different, I think it's a bunch of different, either it's a bunch of different people from different seasons, or because I know Pretty Cure is like not a character, but a class, basically. Like you become a Pretty Cure. They might all be like new characters that are just Pretty Cures we've never met. Hello, Cicada. How are you doing? We are all fucking pissed. Here is how we're doing. We're actually not. I did like the polish I just swatched. It was basically a white foil. And I love white polishes and I love foils. So honestly, could be worse. Could be worse. Yeah, we're pissed. We're pissed. Cicada, if you're around, we're watching my favorite Halloween movie tonight. It's called Murder Party, and I think you will love it. Yeah, so... do you get the Colorpass? I feel like you do. Anyway, they have been hinting at the elements all year long. They had the earth, they had the air, they had water, and we were like, it's gonna be fire. No, it's fucking skis. It's fucking skiing. It's skiing. This isn't fire. It is skiing. Fuck this. How do you like it? What do you think, Cicada? Give us the lowdown. Give us the lowdown on how you like this one. I know you love going skiing. You might. I somehow doubt it. They sure are polishes, son. I can tell by the pixels. I've seen some polishes in my time. I am enjoying every polish, as always. As always. I am enjoying every polish. They're lovely. But this theme ain't it. It ain't it. That's the long and short of it. You need to decide upon your nails. They're super chipped right now. You should put Monarch Lacquer Truth or Dare if you have it. All right. This comes off very easily, in my opinion. It does not remove like a glitter, but I did have it soaking for a while, so I might be biased. There we go. Beautiful. Mine were super chipped last night, but I'm like, I'm just going to wait until the morning. I think the names are ski-centric, but Google says après-ski is about post-skiing activities. You're so mixed on those. What do you all think? We all hate them. And the people who don't hate them just say they're basic. This is winter. The breathables are the mixed seasons, fall, winter, and spring, summer. And this is just straight up winter. Straight up winter. I might like this better if I was into skiing. No! Well, then I can't tell you then, son. I might need to use the potty soon, so we'll see. We'll see if I have to go use the potty. What time is it? Hour and a half. Can I hold it for an hour and a half is the question. And the answer might be yes. I kind of want to reach out to Monarch and see if they want to be on the podcast. Because they just speak to me. They just speak to me on a level. You actually love the color story, Cicada? Yes, that's the difference between you and everybody in the chat. It's growing on me, but these are not colors I would wear. These are not colors that, like, I'm Kate. That's a lie. This is not a look I would wear all over, but there's many collections like that. You're ready for a boring chic winter. I'm not. Maybe in their mind it's fire themed because after skiing, you sit by the lodge by the fire. That is what they said in the thing. That is what they said in the thing, but I think that was bullshit. I think that was their attempt to combine the two. I think that's how they were explaining it, but I think they failed. I still hope for the winter collection, maybe? I don't think so. Winter holiday collection. This usually is the holiday collection. That usually is what this is. Like last year, the winter was 'Twas the Night. They did do the lava collection. They did do the melting point collection. But I don't think that's fire. That's fucking lava. Red thermal that goes from red to red. Wow. Why even make that? Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. All right. So next up is Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny. I'm going to shake this up while my base coat does a little bit of drying. I got mine yesterday as well, but I waited till today to open it because I think it's really fun to make predictions. I finished out 3 weeks of only Sassy Cats Vanties and Sassy Cats polish today. Great. Oh, Sassy Cats. Someday I'll own a Sassy Cats I enjoy. So far on the first coat, this is a bit patchy, but I do not expect it to be patchy on the next go. I do not expect that. This is a fair amount of patchiness for what this is. Is there a hair? I don't know. These light creams will almost always have a little bit of patchiness. Let's let that dry. After all the Mooncap bottle nonsense, you now have to wait full 24 hours for opening polish after getting in the mail. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good idea. It is a good idea, but it does fucking blow, you know? It does blow. All right, let's let that dry. Suddenly, I'm just like, ugh. You ever have that moment where you're just like, I have hit a wall. There's the wall and I hit it. All right. I drank the last of my energy drink. I hope this gives me the energy to move on. I really do like, I keep thinking like, should I go for PR? Because I do enjoy these little swatching streams. But then I don't want to owe nobody nothing, you know? Still a little patchy on that second coat. Which is kind of surprising to me. I do think this is a lovely nude tone. I think it looks really nice on me in the screen. You'll never make it to send you free polish, but having to like do things. Exactly. I don't even necessarily want their polish, but it is fun to show you, like, I really do enjoy showing all of you new things, you know, like that's like, I have the purest of influencer desires. I just want to get collections and swatch them so you guys can see them because it's a fun, chill time. I don't have to think of any art to make. And I've been making so much art recently. Oh my good Lord. It's been very, very good. I do feel bad though, because I was like, I'm going to write my whole fanfic and then I'm going to release it chapter by chapter every week after I'm fully done. And I got like 4 chapters done and I was like, okay, I'm going to start releasing it. But I have not kept up. So I'm like super behind and I just feel bad, especially because now I'm being tormented by the web comic, the webtoon, the manhwa I'm reading. I was like reading it, and it finally got to the part where it comes out weekly and I've been being tortured. Snakes have manifested in my house physically. If you read the smutty comment section in the Discord, you like fucking know the pain I'm going through. You know, but polishes need to add to your spreadsheet, but you know, yeah, I need to add stuff to anything. Hello, we are swatching the après-ski collection, which is not fire themed, and I promise I don't take it personally, except for I do actually take it very personally. This was supposed to be fire themed, Orly. How dare you? How dare you do this to me personally? They hate me. Every time they're thinking of a collection, they're like, how are we gonna like piss off Stephanie? Stephanie sucks and we hate her. Stephanie is one of our most loyal customers and we fucking hate her. I am like, one time I saw this game review on Steam that was like, I don't remember what game it was, but the person had like 3,000 hours on it. And it was like, don't let the amount of time, it's like a 1-star review, 3,000 hours. And they were like, don't let the amount of time that I've spent playing this game, discount my review or something. It was very funny. Yes, as an Aries, you figured I'd be offended. Exactly. That's my sign, baby. People are like, what's your sign? I'm like, explosion in your face. I just glare at them until they explode in a ball of fire. That's how I tell people I'm an Aries. And then I headbutt them off a cliff. That's what I do. That's who I am. Clearly I'm a sleepy baby because I'm enjoying the vibes I'm having today, but they are pretty they're pretty wild. What are we saying? Very small number that actually explode. Yeah, I definitely feel that Mooncat should have recalled their bottles. I think you're so right. I should have messaged them about my mermaid pussy. Mermaid pussy is the only one that I have that has the wall that is thin enough for me to be worried about it. But where is the wall that I'm like really worried about? I think it's here is the one I'm really worried about. All of them are very thin though. So like I should message them and be like, can I have a new mermaid pussy? That's that's a pro tip. Pro tip if you want a mermaid pussy, just message Mooncat. Just message them and ask them nicely. So this is passable in 2 coats. And it's not something that's wrong with my nails, because my nails do have a very intense smile line that like I don't know why. Polishes often need more coats for me than other people, but it is obscuring. It's not transparent. It's just patchy. And sometimes patchiness does not improve even with more coats. I don't really know why that is, but this patchiness did. So 3 coats, not Orly's best. However, these nude tones, these light nude tones, they are not like a lot of them are 3 coaters. This is not shocking to me. Do I expect a little better from Orly? Yes. Am I mad? No. It just be that way sometimes. And I do think it's an extremely lovely color, and I do think it looks extremely lovely on me. It definitely makes my skin, to my eye, I think to you, you're not seeing it. It makes my skin a warmer tone, which in general I don't like. But I am kind of enjoying the goldness. I am kind of enjoying my warmer tone of skin. I have neutral skin. It is neither cool nor warm. Excuse me, Michelle. Excuse me if I may ask. Does that moon pussy purr? You have one pretty sus on your dragon scales. Get a new one. Get a new one so you don't have to worry about shaking it, because Dragon Scales is one of the best polishes Mooncat makes. One, hands down. Barney is sleeping next to you and has his back legs stretched out and is cracking you up. Oh my god, yes, I'm gonna look. Their promo, wait, what? Honestly, you don't think it's far off in the future that MC will have explicit names? Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice little mannequin hand. It's very nice. It's very nice. In person, though, I will say that, like, there is a kind of greenish cast in my cuticles, which might be from that blue. Yes. Sun has blessed us on this day. Look at the boy! His little feetsies. How big is Barney? Barney looks very small here. Yeah. What a shrimp. He be a shrimp. He's about 12 pounds. He is baby. He's baby. He's a bean. I love yelling stuff at my cats. Like, I'll tell Shepherd, I'm like, you're a jelly bean. You're a jelly bean. And she's just like, meh. We have an outdoor cat. We have a cat that we caught and released. Like we got neutered. We don't know what gender we don't know what sex this cat is. We weren't able to see for ourselves what sex it was. And then we took it to the vet to get it fixed. And the vet was like, or sterilized, I suppose. And then the vet, like, we didn't ask the vet at the vet's. And we were like, oh, but for sure, it'll say on the receipt when we get it back what this cat is. And it was like spay/neuter, gender unknown. And it was like, oh my God, what the fuck? So we have no idea what sex this cat is. But I do like calling this cat a potato. I do like calling the cat that lives outside a potato. We allow it to live on our property. Last announced he lost weight from his old man stuff, but he's about that since he gained some back. He is such a cute old man. I love him. An old man with an old man name. All right. This is looking lovely. Not overly pleased with the 3 coats. But like I said, it is just kind of a fact of life with this kind of polish. Maybe the cat has both or a mutation. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, okay, funny you should say that, Witchy. That maybe that might be the case because the cat also is missing a foot, but it doesn't have a wound. I think it might have been born that way. All right, all right. Do you remember how long the recovery was with the spay and neuter? Males only need a few days. So we kept it. Like, because it was a catch and release, they were like, you can let it out like tomorrow. So like they said that if it was our cat, it would be 2 weeks. If it was like our home cat. Because it was an outdoor cat, they said, just let it out whenever, basically, because it's like a stray, a feral cat. But because we have a big enough and good enough bathroom, we kept it for at least a week, maybe 2. So yeah, the answer is I have no fucking clue. You trim a lot of your nails and they're still long, but they're nice, chonky, super squares now. How fun. How very fun. Barney and Seller are about the same size. Gus is a big butt and lost a lot of weight, having trouble getting it back. And Trixie is a tiny little 8-pound girl. It's so cute. What was I going to say, though? What was I going to say? You know who else? You know who else trimmed a lot off their nails? Luna, were you here? Were you here to see? I think you were here to see Linry trim her nails. I'm not going to play it again because I don't want to gag. But oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. I'm going to go back to my history. Wait.
I'm down.
Okay, it just plays from this moment. You saw it yesterday. Yeah, if y'all want nightmares, nail nightmares. Yeah, she shouldn't have done it. Linry, you shouldn't have, literally. For your own good. Yeah. It is a wild difference between recovery times. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know anything. I know nothing. I fucked up the tip here a bit, but it's fine. Taking a pic. Yes, that was Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny is what I have on right now. It's lovely. I really like it. Let me see. I think the next one is this green. So let me look at the lineup. Yes, the next one is this green. And I am going to be comparing Fresh Powder from this year to Snow Angel from last year. One of these, it's like a robin's egg blue and a robin's egg green. They are so similar. I really like this color of green, and I actually have 2 ILNPs that are like the same exact difference. But I got both of them because I couldn't decide which one I like better. So yeah. So nobody make you think that Terry Crews and White Chicks. I'm gonna have to. I have not seen White Chicks in a long time, but it is funny to me how like when White Chicks first came out, I was like, this is so fucking cringe. But I think that it has really aged. At least definitely the concept. I remember the visual of the makeup was so bad, but now it's just funny. Like now it's like, at first I was like, I mean, I was in college or high school when that first came out, and so I thought everything was cringe, and now I can really see the humor in it in how bad it looks. I get it now. How bad but how good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you know what it is? It's like Danny's pumpkin spice latte voice. It's like Danny's PSL voice. I'm like, people don't talk like that. But it's such a good caricature. Like, all the different elements are such a good caricature that it just, like, really works. The cakey latex probably spooked a theater. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was such a fucking snob in high school. I swear to God. I was such a snob. Such a snob. And it actually took going to college for theater for me to, like, de-snobify myself. Once I actually learned about the art of theater, I started being able to enjoy things. All right. Soak these off. Soak these off. Have y'all heard about the Muppet Joker? Just you know, just a little non sequitur. Y'all heard about her? Y'all hear about the Muppet Joker? The Muppet Joker. There is a person on Tumblr. This person Vero, the croaker. Let us go, you and I. There's a great video that is in my history right now because a new video about it came out. But here's the original. All right. That is the Strange Eons video. If y'all are ever curious about where I come from, my hometown of Tumblr, that still exists. People say it was nuked. It was not. This is a lie. This is a lie from big social media to bring down small social media, which is Tumblr. Yes. Okay, let me tell you about the Muppet Joker, and please let me know if I missed something or don't. I'm not gonna go too in depth, so I don't know all the info, and I haven't revisited the original saga for a while. But there is a person on Tumblr who considers himself to be, they are Kermit the Frogkin. And also Jokerkin, which means that they like believe they are these people. But Kermit and the Joker are also in a relationship, but he is also Kermit and the Joker, and is in a relationship with his plush Kermit puppet. It's not a Muppet. It is just like a hand puppet of Kermit. And he, you know, I'll just say it, he fucks the Muppet hole. He fucks the Muppet hole. He calls it a Muppet hole. He fucks a Muppet hole. The only reason I know about Tumblr memes is because of you. I am so honored. I'm so honored. The thing is I don't know. I'm just like, everybody get on my fucking level. Especially when people, like last fucking night, Moogles, when I was at Moogles open mic, which by the way, every Thursday, Moogles the Poet does open mic thing, and you can join it. You can join their Discord. And Moogles, if you're here, feel free to share that link. You could join their Discord, and you can show off whatever art or performance you want to, as long as it's Twitch guidelines friendly. But anyway, I was there, and he was like, "Oh, Tumblr was," and I was like, "Bitch, Tumblr is." It's very much like, stop acting like I'm dead. I'm right here. Stop saying I'm dead. Come to the other mic, but they're walking the dog. We'll see if you can find a link. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. I do wish there were more people there, although I had a great time just with who was there. So there was someone I never met before, and I showed my the boy nails, and they knew. They recognized my Brahmsy. It was a moment. It was a moment that will live in infamy in my heart. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. That somebody else knew my Brahmsy. Anyway, the point is, though, is that they were like, Tumblr's dead. And I'm like, Tumblr is so not dead. Tumblr is better than ever. Right? It was amazing. Anyway, so this person is Kermit and the Joker, and also in a relationship with Kermit, and also is the only good Catholic, but is also fighting God. And I don't remember all the details, but here's the thing, is that this, in my humble opinion, is high performance art. This person doesn't do this. This person is not the Muppet Joker. This person plays the Muppet Joker on TV. But they have gone so far as to write posts about stuff they did to disturb their uncle. They're like, I did this, and I went, yeah, the Catholic is fighting God. It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget when you're just entrenched in the Muppet Joker. But anyway, like, so he's just very disturbing and talks to himself and takes his Kermit everywhere, and the Kermit smells, and the Kermit has stains around the Muppet hole and stuff like that. So this could be real. It's almost certainly not. But in addition to this person's Tumblr that's like updating about their life, on Am I the Asshole, the uncle posted, and it's like, of course he didn't say I'm the Muppet Joker's uncle. It's all this immersive storytelling, which is something that, like, I love that in so many different facets. I really like ARGs, alternate reality games, and I really just like stuff that you've got to go figure out what the fuck's happening. The internet's made it so much easier to do that kind of art, because it's really hard without the internet for somebody to make something and like have a lot of people get into it. There have been instances in the past, but like a large scale mystery, you know, it's hard for people to figure out a large scale mystery without the internet, because everyone's able to go like, I saw this, and they can share information. The most recent part of the saga made John completely disbelieve its truth. The most recent part of the saga is, yeah. So basically what happened is the Muppet Joker was posting for a long time, and then the Muppet Joker decided that he wanted to, how can I better respect their emo religion? Yeah. Basically, the Joker made like a Final Fantasy VII house, if you know what that is. Like, the Muppet Joker was posting about moving out of their mom's house, his mom's house, in with a bunch of emos that worship this girl who is who will be the vessel for Gerard Way. I'm not making this up. The Muppet Joker made this up. I'm not making this up. It is made up, but I didn't make it up. And so there's all of these different accounts. Gerard Way! Gerard Way, Cicada! They worship the vessel of Gerard Way. The energy vampire Gerard Way. Thank you. Let me share with you the video. The greatest Tumblr fake story ever told. Because Tumblr is famous for its fake stories, like Opa Homeless style. There are so many, and best, in my opinion, the best Tumblr fake story Oh, it's probably my 3 girlfriends who smoke weed, but I do have a special place in my heart for the Down with Cis bus, where somebody said that like trans people showed up in a bus wearing shirts that said Down with Cis and started like beating people with baseball bats. We're like, yes, we support the Down with Cis bus. She's gonna be a vessel for a spirit energy. You don't understand, Lo-Fi Cicada. You're not part of the emo religion. Dude, I don't know. You're not that cool. None of us are. I only understand because of my study of it, my deep study of watching this 58-minute video. So yeah, basically the story is there's like this apartment with all these emo people. 2 of them have jobs. They have a limited budget. So not everybody gets a bed all the time. Not everybody gets a blanket all the time. They eat a lot of meat, and they also have a closet full of rotting meat, and they call it the rot. And the Muppet Joker moved in there, and his Kermit puppet went missing very quickly. And it was just a whole mess. And on Am I the Asshole, somebody posted, and maggots, yep, somebody posted, yeah, flies and maggots have a lot to do with this whole story. Somebody posted on, we're going in, by the way, with fresh powder. Somebody posted on Am I the Asshole, like they were like their neighbor. They were like, I have a bunch of like neighbors, and like there's too many people in that apartment, but that's not even important to me anymore. Like it smells so bad. I can smell it coming through the vents. And my girlfriend says that I like just don't like them because whatever, but like, no, like I really want to report them to the landlord. Am I the asshole? Should I not report them? And then they're like, my girlfriend came over and she understands now. We're going to report them. So yeah, they get kicked out of their apartment. A lot of stuff happens, way more stuff, yeah, ooh, the rot, than I can really go over right now happened. This looks lovely. This is like if a white polish was just a little less like teeth. I wonder how Hillary will like this one. But like, yeah, it is found out that they did steal the Muppet Joker's Kermit plushie like soon after he moved in, and were like mixing it with meat and putting it in a bag and letting it rot in order to make Vero, do you remember what exactly they were doing? They were like getting it ready for his baptism or something. Like, what was it? They were doing some sort of a ritual. The green, though, doesn't look... This is the green one. This is the green one, but yeah, I even forgot it was green because the screen makes it look blue. The puppet was a proxy till they could get the Muppet Joker in on their rituals. Okay, yeah. So they made a proxy. Of course, the Muppet Joker is absolutely devastated. Feel bad for the guy, for the fictional character. All he ever wanted was that sweet, sweet Muppet hole. There, I got a thing here. I got like my nails peeling or something. But I'm just gonna kind of let it happen. Never forget, she was eating the children of the rot. You mean the maggots? Oh my god. Poor Kermie plushie. Absolutely. Puppet spouse. Yeah, exactly. Reminds you of a Betterment. That's nice. Can't believe Kermit and the Rainbow Dash suffered several things. Are you talking about the Rainbow Dash in jar? The jarred Rainbow Dash? Oh my fucking god. So yeah, as it stands right now, they were complaining about things and how they didn't speak with Gerard way before they moved into the apartment, and how there's always this beeping in the apartment and some different smells. And story-wise, it does appear that there was black mold and carbon monoxide poisoning, because they did get kicked out of the apartment and certain visions stopped happening. Kermit, though, the Muppet Joker, did make a friend. There's somebody who thinks that he is Hamilton from Hamilton. So yeah, that's good. It's good for the Muppet Joker. Yeah, that abomination. Oh, you'll never look at jars the same way again. I am gonna put the blue one on my thumb, so we could do a comparison. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the Muppet Joker. There was something else that I like glossed over that I wanted to go back to. No more. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how the Gerard girl feels about the no Gerard visions. It was somebody else who like really is noticing, but I don't remember. But yeah, no more Gerard visions. Very sad. Very, very sad. All right. I'll wait for this to dry a little bit. Oh my God. Vero, I just realized why his name is Milton. I just realized. I get it now. I get it. Maybe you should try Mikey Way instead. Yes. Because he was Hamilton. Kidding. I get it. I get it now. I didn't get it, but I get it now. But I get it. I get it now. I've gotten it. Danny! We have got Danny. Danny, you missed the Muppet Joker. How dare you? Danny, do you want to share your good news? You don't have to. But if you don't want to share your good news, I will tell everybody that you're pregnant. Okay, excellent. Congratulations, Danny! Congratulations! I'm so excited. Danny has been struggling. And hopefully this will make her life a lot less of a struggle. You're not pregnant. You will not contribute to the problem. It was just a convenient source of trickery. We are so excited for Danny. I could not have been happier if I had gotten a job myself. All right, Danny, so I got the, you can, on screen, there is no difference. There is absolutely zero difference on my nails for these colors. Zero difference. All right, so Danny, welcome to the show. So you know how we were like, okay, we got water, we got air, we got earth, time for fire, baby. Well, suck it. Suck it if you wanted a fire collection, because you get a fucking ski collection and you're gonna like it. Or not. I love you too. Enjoy the motherfucking snow. Right? And in the description, they're like, this collection inspires you to gather around the fire and share stories. And I'm like, not enough. Also, Danny, so glad you're here. Look at the saddest art tutorial I've ever seen. They in no way tell you how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I know how to do nail art. I'm good at it. I can look at a look and usually suss out what they did. But I actually don't know how they did this. And not saying because it's so amazing. Like, I don't know. Did they do the blue on the one side and light blue on the other side and just kind of brush it? Probably. But like, it's not, that's the thing, is that it's not fully clear what is going on here. But this is all we got. And then they're like, put a coat of, I guess, cat medicine time. Put a coat of cat medicine time. I might show Danny. I might have to show Danny. Danny, you're coming. I'm not asking you. I am stating you're coming to murder party tonight. Anyway, so one coat, I guess, of one of the toppers, but this one, double diamond, I love. It's my favorite so far. It's my favorite, but it's not a topper. It's way too dense. And then the other topper, and then it completely obscures what you did. It's nothing's there anymore. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is bullshit. All right, Danny, I want to impart some psychic damage upon you. Are you ready for psychic damage? Yes, yes. Danny, please. Oh, yes, please. I love it. I love it. All right, all right, all right. Linry cut her nail yesterday with a cat nail trimmer. So, good luck.
Go down. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. It's gonna hurt so bad, guys. Ah! Ouch! That hurt so bad. Oh my God, that's funny. I deserve that. We go again?
I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it this time. Danny's the only person who knows what I went through yesterday, and I'm not about to describe it to all y'all. But Danny, my eyes, these eyes have cried. These eyes have seen too much. I am gonna make like Oedipus and gouge them the fuck out. We're done. I've seen enough. All right? All right? I'm gonna blend these. I have fucking seen enough. We're done. Okay, I lied. But these are really hard to put on. I have a strap on them. So they're hard to put on with wet nails. Thank you, Daddy. Oh my God. We're done viewing. We're done observing. We are done beholding. We're all done. We're all done here, everybody. Pack it in. All right, coat number 2. Coat number 2. Let's go. I am going to need to clean up this one because it is for some reason very wobbly. Everyone always asks me, what are you doing? And not how are you doing, my sad. How are you doing, Linry? Sorry, I'm not focusing on your emotions. I'm focusing on the damage you're doing to our community. You only found a headband on Amazon. It's just a butternut squash attached to the top. It is festive, Vero. Say you're not into the fall spirit without saying you're not into the fall spirit. You took cat clippers to your nails. You took cat clippers to your nails. No sane person is doing that. Well, I think that maybe this is a learning time for you. This is a time of learning and reflection. Sometimes our feelings are trying to tell us stuff. Sometimes the things they're trying to tell us is to never fucking do that again. What? I know. Why did you do that? Have you explained that yet? And if you have explained it, explain it again. Explain it again for my poor aged brain. Tell me why the fuck you did that. What possessed you? What spirit possessed you? And was it Gerard Way? Why would you do that to yourself? And more importantly, why would you do that? You're ruining this family. You're tearing us apart. She's in pain, so you must be in pain with her. That's true. You know what? Art is pain. Art is pain. So, I guess maybe I understand it. I did go to a burlesque show one time, where somebody was prompting the audience to staple things to her body. And nobody did. I am kind of surprised nobody did, but I sure didn't want to. So yeah. Your nail clippers were hidden behind your water cup and the cat clippers are right there. And you thought it would be very funny. You were very right. By the way, everyone said yes. Danny, could you share could you redeem the podcast? Linry was on our podcast last week. It was fantastic. It was very funny. We had a wonderful time. Everybody loved the spreading grandma just as much as I did when you said it. It was an incredible experience. We really had a great time with Linry, though. We really, really did. All right, let's put Snow Angel. You're so happy Linry's a YouTuber in her 30s. I'm scared what teenage Linry would do. Yeah, we should all be terrified. Someday, teenage Linry will rise again. We get a whole segment about rat paintings. Yes. But it was still good. What's a little rat porn between friends? That's not, by far not the worst porn I have watched. By far not the most pornographic porn I have watched with members of the community. Of this 18 plus community, you do not understand what a relief it is. What a incredible relief it is that I just do not allow people under the age of 18 in this community. No one is ever going to dig up dirt. They're going to be like, you watched porn in your Discord. And I'm like, it says 18 plus right there. And I put it in a not safe for work labeled thing. It was only for adults. For consenting adults. One time I saw, but you're 13, banned. Linry's banned. Sorry, Linry, you gotta go. Speaking of not being in a fall spirit, you saw a sign for Halloween trunk or treat on the side of a church. Tell me you don't actually know the origins of the word Halloween without telling me. To be clear, I love the term Halloween as a secular term for loving all things fall and Halloween, but as a stand-in for Halloween because you got your head that the holidays somehow demonic. Wait, so what? I don't know the history of the word Halloween as much as I probably should. What? Tell me. I'll tell you with telling you. I'll tell you flat out. Tell me why that was funny. I saw, I think, like a snippet from either from a hentai, either like a video one or a written one. I don't remember. But it was like, I guess it was like a world where like people were having sex all the time. And it was just like a child walked in and they were like, it's a child! Kill it! It can't be here! And that's one way to watch out for the children. All Hallows Eve, as in the day before All Saints Day. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. People get all bent out of shape about Halloween. I'm like, just enjoy. Just enjoy. In person on my nails, these are two very, very similar colors. This is a Dead Petals Crimson Void moment. Is what we're having here. But at least they weren't released in the same collection. Got a hair in this, and it's not letting me hide it. Oh, it's a high holiday in the Catholic Church. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think I know a lot about religion. I think I probably know more than some people. But even the religions I am adjacent to, like my family practices and stuff, I don't know shit, I don't get stuff, and I don't understand things. By the way, I cleaned up my cart over here, and I found my favorite brushes. They were both together in the same exact place. It was just like behind my little stand over here on the top. I'm like, what the fuck? I just kind of want to paint a little area. A high holiday, like 420, baby. Quick polls, anybody got a shipping statement from Hollow Taco you ordered last Saturday? I didn't order it last Saturday or at all. When the Christians don't come together. You know too much about religions. It's a curse. I agree. Actually, Vero, I do think that's true. I think your knowledge of religions like causes... Today is the day that I say psychic damage every other moment. But I believe it does cause you psychic damage. Vero, please read my chapter soon. I am working on a part of it. So, I don't know, maybe you want to wait until I'm done with that part, but... I'm writing a part in my fanfic that has a few different scenes. There's like 3 scenes in this chapter. But all I wanted to do was write the sex scene, and so I was just white knuckling it. That's fine by me, Vero, thank you. I was just white knuckling it through those other parts to get to the sex scene. And I will say that Nikki had a lot of critiques for the first part of the chapter, but then at the end she was like, you just get better every time, and I'm like, so the sex scene was worth it. The sex scene was good enough. The sex scene, there's a reason that I was just like, gotta get there. Maybe I'll try to like just really quickly just like bust out that little part of it before the movie. So if you want to work on it during Murder Party, it'll be there. Because I do think that if I do a good job with that part, it will be done. I'm missing what chat is saying because I'm too busy just like planning things with my editor for a thing that y'all don't even read. That's why everybody, okay, congrats on your cat's medicine time. We're just talking about times for Hollow Taco, which has nothing to do with me. I don't even have a birthstone. I was never born. And I'll never die. You tell your people that, man. Why am I having such problems with my ring finger today? This, I will say, this looks fucking lovely. Fucking lovely. With top coat. It just looks like, how do I describe it? It looks like glossy porcelain. Is what it looks like. The emerald one is so beautiful. That's the one I really like. For Hollow Taco. I don't really like, I don't really like, did I do top coat? Oh, I didn't do top coat on this one. I don't really care about birthstones. I like Zodiac. I like Zodiac signs. But birthstones just feel like a marketing ploy to me. Especially since there's so many like alternate birthstones. I'm just like, who cares? You like the Zodiac, you only pay attention to April. I couldn't tell you any other month. I pay attention to, I know my families. I know I'm April, so that is Diamond. My sister is May, so that's Emerald. And my mom is June. And so she considers hers Pearl, but I know June's kind of one of the most hotly contested. All right. So this is the green fresh powder and the blue snow angel. I don't think in this setting you can tell the difference. In this setting, Kadachi, sorry. I didn't know you were still here. Every time I see you, I'm just filled with joy and whimsy. It's the whimsy. Your kiddo is Pearl / Alexandra June baby. Yeah. Is your kiddo a Gemini or a Cancer? My mom is a Cancer. And oh boy, is she. It's the whimsy for me. Also for June, but like Steph said, so many different ones for June. Yeah. I keep saying clean your lens for clearer pictures, and my lens is fucking clean. Both your mom and son are June Geminis. Nothing against Cancers. If you're a Cancer, I love you. But I do get along better with Geminis. But actually, a lot of my good friends have been Cancers. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Vera's like, yes, like me. Like me! Maybe I don't actually get... I think I get along better with my sister than my mom. We are a pretty close family. You know, this is random, but literally one of your only complaints about Fairy Tale, almost on the series, is that the celestial spirit for Aries is a mousy little pathetic soft-spoken girl. What the fuck, Danny? That's incorrect. Incorrect. You were born the same day as Sailor Moon. I was born on the same day. I looked up my anime birth-alikes, and I believe I was born on the same day as Giorno from JoJo. See, anime birthdays, April 16th. Your partner's a virgin. So is mine. Mine's a big ol' fucking V. Hello, Lestrange. You're so disappointed the theme wasn't fire. Same. That has been exactly, it's all we've been talking about. That's all we have been talking about. Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is my #1 match. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. I wonder if there's anybody I like. Or even no. There's more. There's more. Oh my god! Akira Okudaira from my least favorite Yuri anime. Aoi Hana, Sweet Blue Flowers. Somehow, they're like, we're gonna make a Yuri anime. But actually, it's gonna be about a bisexual girl who's in love with her male teacher. We're gonna spend most of the series talking about that. And I'm like, excuse me, I came here for lesbians? Hello? Hello? Lesbians? Hello? This is the main character in Aoi Hana. Akira, you didn't deserve that. We didn't deserve that, either of us. You deserved a good lesbian romance. You'll share your birthday with Mike Tyson. If I missed something you said, it's because it's because one thing, it's a lot of Holo Taco talk going on. You're in the Reddit Lackeristas Discord. Holo Taco channels been popping up for the last 2 weeks. Yeah. Anime, underground, no. You also, no, you're fine. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with people blowing up. I'm totally fine with people blowing up the chat. I just want you to know that I may not see it. Okay. So yeah, my big ones are Giorno Giovanna from JoJo, and the pure and true lesbian from my least favorite Yuri. It might not be my least favorite Yuri, I'll be honest, but as far as being Yuri goes, it's my least favorite Yuri. I've been drawing a lot. You blowing up the chat, thank you. It needed it. It needed to be cleansed. Son. You've done a service today. Sailor Moon is the most common. Chibi, what's up? Sailor Moon and her daughter have the same birthday. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of the blue next to the green before I take it off. Almost indistinguishable. It is very much a Dead Petals Crimson Void moment. Curse mobile. I'm so sorry. Pink explosions are awesome. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. I've been drawing a lot of erotic lesbian pictures recently. And I mostly read gay stuff because gay stuff is more interesting. But like, I have not found a single like Yuri manhwa that I actually like at all. And I have a few on my like want to read list that are kind of like light want to reads because I'm like, it still doesn't look good, but I'll try it. So like maybe I'll find one, but I don't know. I mean, I think one of the problems is that they're probably mostly written by men, but like, I don't know if that's the only problem. I don't know. So maybe I am being called to create Yuri. Because I know how to make hot lesbians. I am correct. No, I know how to make what I want to see. The power is in my hands. I am a woman-loving woman. Hear me roar. Oh my god! Is it open? Would Caress, is it open? Is a little shop open? A little box, rather? Little box of horrors. I'm so excited. I love horror anime. I love it. Oh my god. I love it. I just finished Uzumaki, the book. Did y'all hear? I know I brought it up a while ago. Did you hear about the Uzumaki scandal? They spent all their money on the first episode. And the first episode was allegedly really good. Although I saw some shots of it and I don't think it looked that great. Personally. I should actually watch it so I can actually have an opinion. Uzumaki is a graphic novel by Junji Ito. I love Junji Ito. I had never read Uzumaki, so I was like finally reading it, and I knew that the anime that people have been waiting forever to come out was coming out. And so I was like, oh, I'm very excited about this Uzumaki anime. But yeah, it's taken 5 years to make. And the first episode was really good, allegedly, like I said. And the second episode was like somebody made it for like Newgrounds. Like literally so fucking sad. I have never I've never understood like wanting to go fuck shit up in the name of like your fave. I've never understood that. Damn it, I forgot to leave that on so that I could I was gonna use it for the other thing. I need to go faster, by the way, because we're getting towards the end of the stream and we've been having so much fun today that I'm not swatching fast enough. Eyes Slave Over as combo moves manga and anime. You should get into it. You just haven't seen good stuff. It's hard to find good anime and manga. I will tell you, it's hard. But when you do, I married somebody who was like basically an expert on watching anime and manga. Well, not watching manga, but reading. So I was given a crash course on actual good shit. And it did not hurt that, you know, their tastes aligned with mine. All right. I'm going really quickly. I'm just gonna go really quickly. Somebody's is Misty, which I'm assuming is like Pokemon Misty, and I'm just like, get out of here. Be suspicious. What's be suspicious for? Art of an X-Files cover. Fuck you. It looks really cool though. This polish does look really cool, but I hate that. Yes. On Twitch, on their Twitch channel. Feel free to share whatever links you want to, son. You also have your own shout out. Oh my god, there's 20 pages. Okay, y'all, I don't have time for this, but I'm going to be looking real closely. Real closely. Okay. All right. I guess, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just reapply. Or I'll put it over the blue. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'm going to do, someday you will stream again. I believe you. I'll do this over the blue because the blue takes less coats. And you'll be able to see it stand out nicely against that blue. Whoa. I finally found my new thing of dry and prep. I finally found that. You will not look at all because you're trying to low buy. That's fair enough. I'm only going to look because I think my husband would enjoy it too. I give myself a little bit of leeway for couples activities and purchases. That's the kind of wife I am. I don't know if you all know this, but a few days ago, about a week ago, Husbando and I celebrated our 12th wedding anniversary. We've been married for 12 beautiful, wonderful years. And I really think that our marriage is stronger right now than it might have been maybe ever. And I love him so much. He is just so freaking cute. I love Sailor Moon. I have like a Sailor Moon, like, it's actually a Sailor Moon blanket, but I'm using it as a curtain right next to me right now. Thank you. Marriage is difficult, but it is so rewarding when you have a partner who is willing to see through life's ups and downs with you. It's really wonderful. I just love him. My hair is like fucked up today. I think the thing I love most about my husbando is that he is extremely horny for me. It always has been, and that's really what I look for in a partner. That's really what I like to see. So 12 years has not put a dent in that. All right, we're gonna put this on my middle finger. And on my pinky. But no, he's just amazing. He's so smart and he's so funny. So funny. He is like laugh out loud funny. And he's so kind and generous. But that's my baby. Yes, marriage is fucking awesome. 20 years of horny on main squeeze. Exactly. Get you a man who will be horny for you for 12 years and longer. There we go. My hands are so fucking greasy from my nail polish remover. I'm using so much. All right, we're going in. I forgot what this one's called. So after this one, I will look at it. This one definitely looks like a topper to me. But I am going to try to build it up to full opacity. I am going to try to build this one up to full opacity. We're just going to see. This is Twinkling Lights. Twinkling Lights. We're going to see what this looks like in 3 coats. I like it better on my nail than I do in the bottle. This one made me think of you, Earth Girl, because it's kind of like this mauve. And I was like, I hate this, but Earth Girl might really like it. Sorry, excuse me, Miss Sniffly. All right, now let's go back and do another coat of this blue. This blue is jelly-like, but it is fully opaque in 2 coats. I say as this one might need 3. I think I did it in 2 coats. I'm not Linry. I'm not good at counting the number of coats I've done. But yeah, that pinky definitely got 2 coats. Susan Likey. Oh, Susan. Oh my God. But yeah, so the Uzumaki anime was a hate crime, unfortunately, against a man I love, Junji Ito. And yeah, I've never understood why like Swifties will take to Twitter to just like shout down people until this happened. Because like Junji Ito is just such an incredible artist. And the thing that I love the most about Junji Ito, his stuff is almost all body horror. And body horror is really not a genre that I love. I will be honest with you. It's one of my least favorite genres because it does have that like ugh factor. And it's just, ugh, it's gross, whatever. But somehow the way that he does it, he has such a humor in his work that's like not obvious on the surface. And he just seems like such a genuinely fun and funny man when you see him, like, when you see videos of him just out in the wild. There is just something about him and his work that I find to be so charming and so fun and so scary. The stuff that he comes up with to scare you with is like stuff that you would never have thought of. But when you think of it, you're like, oh, fuck. There's this one that sticks with me called Long Dreams. And I usually talk about, I forgot, I think it's my dear, the one I usually talk about is called like My Dear Ancestors. You love Earth Girl means he loves mauves and sassy cats. It is actually very fun. I actually fully agree. It would be pretty boring if we all had the same exact opinion on nail polish. So yeah, and it's fun to try to see things from her point of view. But yeah, what was I saying though? Oh, but Long Dreams is about like this hospital that has this contagion. This is actually looking almost reflective in the bottle. This patient starts having these really long dreams where like the dreams in his head last like 1,000 years, like eventually. First it starts off as a few years, then longer, and he ages during the dreams. And like the doctor is obsessed with it. And I think he purposefully gets another patient like infected with it to study it. And it's so disturbing in a way that I never would have considered before. And that's what I love about Junji Ito, is just like these concepts. And in Uzumaki, like the way it affected me emotionally just really surprised me. It really, really surprised me. So I do recommend the comic Uzumaki. The show looks like it sucked. I should watch it just to confirm, but I mean, it was very, very accurate to the source. So like the story is the same, but like if you're not going to animate it well, there's no reason to animate it. Just stop. Just stop. All right. I was hoping to have enough time today for some nail art. This also, just like Diamond, just like a Double Diamond, this is a bit too thick to be a perfect topper. But unlike Double Diamond, wiping it off did help a bit. Wiping it off did help a bit. So yeah, this I do like as a topper, and I really, really love, yes, pizza sounds so good. I really love how it looks on this blue. I think it's really lovely. In the bottle, I don't like this polish. On my nails, I think it's very pretty. I think it's very classy. And it's like a really beautiful nude. The pictures that came with this, that they printed themselves, sorry, show everything being way warmer. So this looks like a rose gold, legit copper kind of thing. But that is not what it is on the nail. Or in the bottle. It's not what it is. In the manga is better, but you've definitely seen worse anime than the first episode of Uzumaki. Not the first episode. The first episode was good. That's the thing. That's the thing with Chikareses, is that the first episode was good. It's the second episode where it starts going downhill. And it's not just that the anime is bad. It's that it's one of the most beloved manga of all time. And then they took 5 years to make it. And they didn't even actually finish it. Like, let me see if I'm going to try to find y'all a clip. And then I'm going to top coat this and we're going to do our last one. I'm going to try to find you a clip. All right.
Y'all, there is no way they had the courage.
Let me see if I can find... Is this the guy I went to school with again?
Animated a manga, like seriously animated.
No. Why is the same thing in episode 1 and 2? Yeah, it certainly will. Like, is this the one that has, I think that on Reddit, somebody shared one. Shared a side by side. Okay, here's TikToks. Okay. So I'm not going to show you episode 1 because this is enough. So let me share it. Look at these people running down this beach. You see what I mean? They're like floating. Yeah. And the first episode was supposed to be really good. Really, really good. People were super hype about it. And the thing is too, is that like sometimes you'll get, you know, like people will be like, okay, it's not going to be great. We had a lot of issues, but we're going to release it anyway. And then people go into it with a certain expectation, you know, like, man, that really sucks that they didn't get to do it as well as they wanted to. But there was no like warning. There was no forewarning for this. It's so sad. Exactly, baby girl, for precisely. Junji Ito, baby girl. That is the vibe Junji Ito has, though. Junji Ito is 100% a baby girl. And I would say that to his face. And he may or may not understand it. I don't know if he speaks English. So, yeah. Yeah, they didn't tell anybody. They didn't, I don't even think they told like people who are making merch and stuff, like companies that collabed with them. Which I don't really give a shit about the companies that collabed with them, but if I was one of those companies, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. All right, this is beautiful. Color me corrected. I stand corrected, whatever. Just color me. Color me mine, like a piece of pottery. All right. A precious baby girl we must protect. Absolutely. All right, so that was beautiful. Let us take this off, and then hopefully in 15 minutes, I will be able to swatch this last one. So I want to get food for Hubs and I want to finish. I want to finish writing the thing I want to put in the chapters. I would really, really love to release my chapter like tomorrow. Somebody literally commented on my fic, like, oh, thank God this like fic updates regularly. And I'm like, don't put that pressure on me. Don't you dare tell me that you like that my fic updates regularly. How dare you? How rude. How fucking rude. But no, I would like it to update regularly, but I took like a big ol' hiatus just to like finish a bunch of stuff. But like I said, Danny, you know, I'm suffering. I know what it's like now for my fic readers to suffer, because I have been just crawling through this breakup in my favorite manhwa, Arthur. They just made up. Oh my God, they just made up. But we haven't had any smut yet. We haven't had any smut with my boyfriends, my 2D boyfriends. They haven't consummated their getting back together. I suffered through such a long haul. And it got so bad. I love Silas, who is one of the boyfriends. But Silas, fuck you. Silas has trauma and he does not deal with it well. And this, I gotta say, this manhwa, I love this manhwa. I can relate to this manhwa. If you are looking to read a manhwa that is a guide to tell you how to be in a healthy relationship, this is not the one. It's absolutely not the worst. It is absolutely in no way the worst. I think it has a lot of important things to say about being in a relationship with someone with trauma and like choosing to be with somebody that doesn't treat you in the way that you would prefer because, you know, you have to be in a relationship on their terms. But there's a lot of choices where it's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. So yeah, I really love it and I think it's really good, but it's in no way, it is in no way a prescriptive story. No way should you be going out looking for relationships like the relationship these people have. But I think that is actually going to be changing. Have you heard of those Hear Me Out cakes? People decorate a cake with pics of their questionable crushes. Yeah, no. I clearly know who would be on your Hear Me Out cake. You know exactly. Cicada? Yeah. Danny, you tell us. Cicada, who the fuck do you think would be on my Hear Me Out cake? Who have people been hearing me out about? I can think of more, though. I'm sure I can think of more. Yeah, it's you. It's you. I'm like, hear me out, though. Lo-fi cicada. Yes, Earth Girl's got it. Earth Girl knows. If you can't be with him, you just have to be him. You're laying on the cake, crunching it to the table. Lo-fi cicada, can we make this a reality? I want you to cake sit for me in a kinky way. Oh my god. I'm not into that shit, but it does sound, but I'm not opposed to it. It's one of those kinks, like splashing, which is like food, doing stuff in food. It's one of those things like looning, like balloon people who are into balloons, where it's like, I'm not in on your fetish, but I think it's very charming. It doesn't sexually get me off. And as far as splashing goes, sometimes it does turn me off. But like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that. You have a good time. You have a good time. Have fun. Yeah, well, I want to know. Everybody share yours. This is an open invitation. Danny, did you share yours? Mine, number one, Brahmsy. Number one, Brahmsy. What's share your fetishes? No, not your fetishes. Your hear me out cake. What is your problematic crush that you would like us to hear you out about, son? What is your problematic crush? I'm gonna paint all 5 of my nails because I've got to go do stuff after this and I don't want to leave these nails bare. But I am painting them in perhaps the most boring color that we have today. I might throw a topper on. I might throw a topper on. I know there's got to be more. I know there's got to be more for me. But I'm so Brahms pilled. I putting Bowser! Bowser, you don't need to tell me twice about Bowser. You don't need to hear, I don't need to hear you out about that when I'm there with you. You don't think you have one? If you remember someone I find very, hit him a lecture as long as he doesn't bring dinner home, we're good. Bowser Jr., he's your son. Okay, in the movie tonight, Bill. Bill in the movie tonight. I love him. Hear me out. Hear me out about Bill in the movie tonight. What are my horror crushes? Who are my horror crushes? I'm considering getting into Jason because he's a big boy. But I've only seen the first Friday the 13th where he's not a big boy, he's a little boy. He's very markedly a little rotting boy. And that isn't my kink. Fortunately, that is not my kink. I gotta look at like my objects. I'm looking at my objects. Excuse me while I look at my objects. Like, here's the deal. Most of my problematic crushes are actually on female characters, but in those cases, I don't want you to hear me out. Jonesy from Alien and all the dads in Train to Busan. I've not seen Train to Busan. And which one is Jonesy? Is he the robot? Or the cat? Is it the cat? You talking about the cat? Animated Robin Hood doesn't count. That's conventionally attractive fox. Yes, the sexy fox. You don't even have to be... Yes, okay. I think Mika in Paranormal Activity is hot. Even though he is, in many ways, the worst, I still love him. I still wish things had worked out. Even though he was, like, really unreasonable with his girlfriend. Song Dance Cat from Cats Don't Dance? I don't even know that at all. What are my crushes? I've forgotten who I like. I've forgotten who I like, everybody. I've forgotten who I find sexy. Save me. You're very furry centric. You don't like humans much. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pele! Hear me the fuck out about Pele. Hear me the fuck out. Absolutely. Hear me the fuck out. Mr. Dark from Something Wicked This Way Comes. Everybody, I think everybody agreed with that. And actually, he was already a lot of people's crushes. From things I didn't even know about that he had done. I didn't know anything he had done besides that. But he's done a number of things. The vacuum from the Brave Little Toaster. I will have to hear you out about that one, because I'm not on the same page. I like bitchy women who are going to throw a tantrum. I want a short, bitchy woman who needs to get her way. Those are my hear me outs. I'm like, but you don't understand. She's a total bitch. And that's what I like about her. Big and mean and overall little pies of shit. We do need to hear you out. You have no idea what the Brave Little Toaster is? That is weird that you don't even have an idea what it is. It is a children's movie about the Brave Little Toaster. Obviously, about a little toaster. It's a very strange movie. Jar Jar Binks might be able to get it. Fair enough. Cillian Murphy. Your husband thinks he's a little weird looking. I saw a thing comparing him to one of the ants in Ants and cannot unsee. Cannot unsee. By the way, this is Chalet Getaway. I will tell you now, I don't like it on my nails. It's what I'm going to be wearing for the next several hours, but I don't like it. Oh, okay. I believe it was a book and then it was made into a movie. November movie themes are gonna be ones with hear me out characters. So November, November. Okay, November has a very not hear me out character starting. So we're watching the fall first thing in November. First thing in November is the fall. Once you see the main character of the fall, who I find incredibly sexy, you won't need to hear me out one bit. You're gonna be right there with me. Everyone will always be right there with me because he is perhaps the most gorgeous human being that's ever existed. This is very, see y'all later, Chai. This is very, you did not tune in to be fucking called out like that. You're 5 foot and have an explosive temper. Whew. Whew. Do you want to berate me on a shopping trip, perchance? Or sit on me like a stool? Even on Orly's ephemeral on colors like this. Ooh, I love ephemeral. I love ephemeral. Yeah, it's quite close. It's quite close. I don't mind the mannequin hand look, but I never actually do it. Yes, short queens. Sorry if I'm in here objectifying you. But I just love your work, you know? I have dated quite a few women, and it has usually ended with them doing something absolutely horrible that I cannot forgive them for, because I have horrible taste. Because I'm like, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Stop it. I'm a married woman. There we go. It's so coffee flavored Starbucks Frappuccino. It really is. It really is. I am excited to have time to learn about this, to like look at it on my nails and develop opinions. So we've heard ephemeral for an idea. I never wear polish just like this. Work appropriate. This is the polish your boss wants you to wear. When they gave the Disney guidelines to what nail polish you could wear, they were talking about this polish. They were like, you wear this and only this. Be extremely boring. With rose, I don't want to risk that this is gonna pull up and contaminate my rose water. I'm tempted by Orly Just an Illusion. I really love this hollow gold topper. I do think it's gonna add just a little. It's giving Skims by Kim Kardashian. Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely giving Skims. I just don't think this deserves rose water. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't want to wake her up for this, you know? Like, she needs her rest. Like, don't wake me up for that. Honestly, I do think it's gonna have to be Just an Illusion. I have been summoned to go on top of this freaking Starbucks Frappuccino. Just an Illusion will look classy. I'm gonna look like a grandma today, and you're all gonna love it. You're gonna love my grandma vibes. We're serving mountain grandma tonight, not coastal grandma. We're serving mountain grandma. Exactly, exactly. And how dare you even assume? How dare? How dare? Yeah. Now this looks like a sweater or scarf made out of that, like, made out of, like, the glittery, you know, the glittery, the rough, horrible, glittery. I didn't take a picture with this. Okay, hold on. Thank goodness I started with my thumb. I'm not putting top coat on this. This is the one I'm not putting top coat on. It is a rather lovely finish. There is a hair. There is a hair. There's a lot of hairs. My hands got sticky from this fucking remover, and then they just cling to any hair. All hairs. Oops, all hairs. Yeah. I don't want to say too much because, like, I'm suddenly worried because Danny, we're getting some gifts from Deanna, and if she sent us something scratchy and sparkly, I'm gonna wear it anyway. But Deanna, if you're watching this, know if it's like that, I'm gonna secretly not like wearing it. I don't think Deanna would do that to us though. This actually doesn't look all that lovely without top coat, so we're just gonna delay a little bit. I have been the master this week at getting everything I want to get done, even though I have not had enough time to do it. These are those weeks that make you that make me time blind the rest of the time as a person with ADHD. You ever have one of those like weeks where you're like, yes, I got everything done. And then like later on, you're like, but last week I was able to do 18 things in one day. What do you mean? I can't even get the 3 things I had planned done this week. So maybe I'll get everything I want to get done. Done, done. Like Law and Order. Special Victims Unit. Like tinsel weaved into it, yeah. Your pizza is now on the quality check stage. It's gonna be 2012 Burberry, it is. You use rose water over a nude to blur your nail line. Oh, okay, that is very nice. That is very nice. This is a little off from my color, and I think for me it's a bit too brown. It would be a bit too brown to pair with rose water for my skin tone, because my skin tone's not this brown. I am like an alabaster. I'm quite pale. All right. I'm going to immediately go over this top coat. With Just an Illusion. Just an Illusion really is one of my favorite toppers. And Danny, I know what you're thinking, but that's from the Sad Clown collection. And yes, I am a sad clown, and that was my collection. Much like the Carnival and Something Wicked This Way Comes, that collection monkeys pawed me. It monkeys pawed me. It was like, oh, you wish for a better collection? This is the better collection. I even like it together, Danny. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. I'm sick. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the lies. I like it. I am a sad clown. That's my collection. It was good, actually. I still don't like, okay. Let me just say one thing. It's gonna take a minute. My eyes refuse to perceive it. Please let me perceive you. Is this you? Thank you. I have perceived. Fuck this one. Fuck this one. This one. This one. This is what ruined it. It's not even a sad clown color. This ruined it. Don't pop my balloon. Fuck this one. Here. Still on the day tripping. I haven't gotten that one, and I remember before I was into nail polish at all. Now you understand the shame of liking the Futurism collection. We're in this together, just in different ways, Holly. I do legit hate the Futurism collection. That's not in any way an exaggeration, but yeah, no, I feel you. There's even more shame. I'm gonna out-shame you right now. That's why you... The shame is that when it came out, I made such a big fucking stink. It was like my brand for a while that I hated the pop collection. And now I don't even know who I am anymore. Thank you, because you hate this collection, this one right now. I feel similarly to how I did to the pop collection, where it's like every color itself is fine. But none of these are colors I would have bought on my own. And maybe the flesh tones, because I, would just like need a flesh tone. That's one of the problems with like buying more polish for me, is that I've got so many polishes that are colors that I like, and I'm only gonna buy colors that I like, and they're all the same. They were enemies. Well, yeah, me and the pop collection were the enemies to lovers. That was the enemies to lovers of my nail journey so far. All right. All right. So we got it. It's all ugly to you and not a good Elysian Fields kind of way. Fair enough. Fucking fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I do love, is a pop watch down? You have to Google, see what you mean. It's a saturated. Okay, let me show you. Orly Pop is, I think might be the picture you're looking at. Here. I can use my own art. You hate this collection too. It's all fine. I mean, they aren't ugly, but it's so blah. It doesn't, nothing says holiday or fun. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I absolutely feel catfished as well. I think you're so valid. You're so valid for saying that. All right, I'm gonna show this to you, and then I do have to go. But my nails need to dry anyway, so before I do anything particular. And that was the Plot Twist collection. So that was last year. We have to go back. Further. Further. I held a funeral for the Pop collection when the new one came out. All right. Yeah. No, I so agree. My aunt and uncle used to collect these sad clown paintings and plates and stuff. Oftentimes they were hobo clowns. And yeah, so let me grab a good hobo clown. I'm accidentally just looking up. Let me grab a sad hobo clown and just kind of like side by side it for you. Here's sad hobo clowns. And here's the Pop collection. Sad hobo clowns. Pop collection. I just think they match. Last time I looked them up though, I feel like I got better sad hobo clowns. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is my sad hobo clown, Manny. Yeah. So that's why I had it so, yeah, here's a perfect one. Perfection. Look at that compared. Like that, it's the same picture. So yeah, that's why I call it the sad clown collection. Let me see what Lestrange was saying. He says that someone, 1, does not own any nail polish, 2, does not like sparkle or fun, and 3, their holiday plants consist of sitting alone in their house. This would be a great collection. I will say this silver, this is like a white foil. 3 coats, this is a white foil. This fucks. But like we said, they all fuck in their own right. But they're not fucking me. But this isn't an orgy. Hold that awful yellow triangle topper against the collection, but that was technically not part of it. That was technically not part of it, and that topper was iconic. Like, let's just, like, the topper was iconic. This is an Orly, not an orgy. They're only one word off. If we could get the frickin' surrealism collection, now that was an orgy. That was an orgy. An orgy for the nails, as they say. And I still stand by the Aqua Aura collection. There's an orgy. It was good. It was good. Hear me out. A polish. Oh, I know. 100%. Belugaria. Belugaria is my hear me out. Hear me out. Asphalt fish eggs. Hear me the fuck out. Surrealism slapped, and Impressionism had some hits too. Impressionism, again, that was 100% an orgy, because like nothing stood out. Nothing stood out as like a standout polish, but they like together they really did something there. You know, I'm down with the sassy ass. The sassy dance. All right, everybody. I do have to fuck off. But tonight, 5 p.m. PST in the Discord, we are watching my favorite Halloween movie of all time, just saying, Murder Party. I love Murder Party so much. It is an indie film from 2007. It is mostly comedy. There is some gross, gory parts, but there's not really any scary parts. So if it scares and jump scares you're afraid of, you will do fine in this. If it is seeing human bodies have things done to them, it's still not the worst by far. There are some moments, and I can help you prepare if you need me to help you prepare. And I can call out moments, hopefully, that are very gory for you to look away. So let me know if you would like me to do any of that stuff for you. But I will be there 5 p.m. PST anyway. It was too gross for you. You'll not be there, but everyone have fun. Well, I am sorry it was too gross for you, but I understand. All right, everybody, have a great day. Have a really nice everything weekend, all that stuff. I will see you later. Bye.